Right, were you chatting away then? Because couldn't hear nothing.
Yeah, something's got.
You had to come on stage. I could see you chatting away, and I was like, "Oh, we're not on stage yet, so probably people can't see or hear us."
No, they can hear me because we're already live, but that's not the problem. The problem is we got no intro. They've deleted it.
Oh, have they?
They've deleted everything.
I thought I'd seen it somewhere.
It's all there. We can't play any of it.
Oh, because obviously
all the super chats, every clip we done, the 1 minute intro that Slurpy spent 6 months creating, it's all still there. But you can't play anymore. Won't let you play any of them.
Oh, when you go to press play, it says new. Computer says no.
No, it says you need to upgrade to use these.
Yeah.
So that kind of ruins that.
Can you not hear that music?
Yeah, music playing.
Yeah, but I thought you said it wasn't. Because look,
that's music. I'm talking about intros.
Don't worry. Intros. Let's have a look. It's here, isn't it?
Yeah, they're all there. Try playing one.
All right, where is the intro? I don't even know where. Which one is it? Sorry, chaps, just having as usual. Oh, is that it?
It's the end. It's the very end one.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. See what free play? Oh yeah. So you
guys,
play the music, but you can't play.
So guys, listen. Welcome to episode 42. Obviously, not off to the best start.
No,
unfortunately, StreamYard did an update today. I was in there last night, and it wasn't like it. StreamYard have done an update today. And not only have they completely changed the format of StreamYard, so I'm like, no idea how to use it anymore. Not that I did before, but they've also basically removed everything that we've ever created for the stream. All of Slurpy's videos, all the super chats, the Muttley super chat, the Mugsy Lad super chat, the intro that we created, all the little stupid ones we used to play. They're all still on there, but you can't play them unless you've got premium now. So
it's about upgrading. It's all about money, isn't it?
That's it. And this is what I said. The mistake you make by going premium on StreamYard is that when you come off premium, your experience on the free version is never the same again. No. It just gets worse and worse because obviously they want you to upgrade. So
and it's like obviously it's not cheap, is it? So
no, exactly. So I'm a little bit frustrated with that, if I'm honest, because we got nothing, we got no intro anymore. So we can introduce the stream, and we can't play. We purposely didn't play the music because there's a little bit of swearing in there. We've got a guest who's underage today, so I thought, right, we'll just play our normal intro, which is quite fun to watch. But sadly, it no longer exists. So, guys, you know what you need to do. Help get me monetized, and we can get a premium version of StreamYard and hopefully get all our clips back.
Later on, maybe perhaps try reloading it back in, and it might let you.
Yeah, no, it's saying that
it comes. If you remove it and then try loading it in again or something.
No, it says when you try to play them, it says.
Oh yeah, I know that, but I just meant if you actually get rid
free
of them.
plan comes with one example video. If you'd like to share any of your own videos, upgrade. So we're done. We are done.
So one free video, so we might be able to get the intro back then.
No, it's the this one.
Oh, the 13. Boring.
So we can have that one. That's it. So that's really disappointing and frustrating. Right. Thankfully, we weren't too reliant on that today, but it means there's not going to be any more Blockhead's Demise. Those are gone, and no more super chats. And I was in the middle of working on the Papa Trip one as well, so that's gone. But there we go.
Anyway, good evening, everyone, to a sizzling hot Sunday.
Yeah, what are you guys feeling? Wow. Let us know in the comments. What are we feeling about this heat?
Well, it didn't help that my son came round today and we had a big roast dinner.
Nice.
But, if I can eat, then that's great.
I'll tell you what else as well is I looking at the comments, it's got here Liam Brick the Bed is the first comment. But earlier on when I looked, he was about the 5th comment. So I don't know whether that's YouTube or StreamYard, but they seem to be trimming off. Now, I know before when I used to post the YouTube video on like a Friday night and then start advertising over the weekend, all the comments used to come off because they do time out after a while, but never usually that quick because I only did it early hours this morning. So even the comments, I think that must be to do with the StreamYard as well. So if you put a comment in too early, so it doesn't encourage people to go along and do a comment. So
No.
guys, so if you put a comment in at any point today, prior to about, I don't know, 9 o'clock, unfortunately, those comments have also been deleted. So whoever was first or 4th, those are gone as well. So I can't see them, unfortunately. So I've starred the rest just so hopefully they'd stay there. But yeah, so
this afternoon it was Liam the Brick the Bed. I didn't see any before that, but
yeah, so Slurpy was first. Then it was, I'm pretty sure Brick Bear came in saying it's me, which I pinned. Yeah, so I don't know.
Okay. Right.
But yeah, so and I was quite surprised at this interaction from this stream is a lot less, but I think that's to do with the weather because a lot of people are either out enjoying the weather or too warm to sit in front of a stream.
Yeah,
so the again, unless all the comments have been deleted, the chat is quite quiet tonight, which is a good opportunity for those who are watching. It means your comments might actually get spotted rather than missed. Because if you remember last week, the comments were flying so hard that I couldn't keep up with them, and I was the only one able to do it. So I was like having to scroll up and read out like 30 or 40 comments at a time. So, guys,
because I want it.
Yeah, put your comments in the chat and we'll read them out. Let us know how are you feeling about this heat wave they're having. I know it's across the US as well as the UK, but we'll give you guys a chance to put your comments in the chat, and then Whittakee will go through that in just a sec.
Yeah.
But yeah. So should we introduce our guests for today?
Yes, I'm just getting to the banners now.
Throw it up.
Which one first? This one first? Should have put them together, really. Now that I know that.
No, let's do our VIP guest first, and then we'll do our second guest.
Oh right, is that the V? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So everybody, welcome.
Hello.
The legendary Brick Bear. How are we doing?
Good.
Okay, so we're also going to invite in another guy, and apparently these two guys actually know each other as well. So we'll have to find out a little bit more about that. We've also got coming in. Throw up the banner, if it'll let me. Jesus.
I put the banner up.
Yeah, but this thing won't let me out.
You can't find him.
No, it's there. It's just because they've changed the way you do it. You can't click on it anymore.
Hey!
Hello.
I can't see myself.
Hold on, hold on. I'll change that now. Don't worry, I'll change that.
You have me scared beyond
There you
belief
go.
to go on to StreamYard this afternoon because I am so deathly afraid of what I'm going to walk myself into.
Yeah, I noticed you were doing a stream this afternoon, this evening for us, or early hours of the morning for us. But yeah, I was going to say, are you okay for it? Are you feeling confident?
Well, those guys wanted to stick to Instagram for today, so we're sticking to Instagram tonight. So I've been playing with my StreamYard. I'm just going to toss something over to you guys as well. Mav and I use it's a platform called EVMux, EVMUX. It's a lot cheaper than StreamYard, and it is literally almost the exact same thing. So you guys might want to look into that because their version of it's a lot cheaper. Like the base with the features that you guys probably had already. We use that for our Monday and Friday streams, and you might want to take a look at it because it's affordable.
Well, we are currently on the free version, but when you say affordable, because the prices for StreamYard here are completely different to over there anyway. But
yep.
What do you? If you don't mind me asking, how much is that?
I I want to say it was somewhere between 15 and 25 bucks a month.
Wow. Yeah. I tell you what, though,
So
I will check it out, but I do think that this might be the end of my relationship with StreamYard, definitely, because, you know, when you've got to basically reacquaint yourself with the whole system from start to finish when you've only just kind of got your head around it, it's kind of upsetting and frustrating. And it's not right for the people watching because, you know, they shouldn't tune in to be like, yeah, no music, no intros, don't know what you're doing. It's like starting from, it's like going back to episode 1 again.
yeah.
So,
well, I mean, where was
After we
the
built it
email?
up.
Yeah, did you guys? I didn't get any emails about updates. Did you?
well, even
No.
if they did, you know, I don't know whether I'd ever have a chance to sit there and try and work it all out. And a lot of this stuff you don't know is not going to work until you're actually doing it. So
Yeah. Yep.
because I did have a media because we were just talking about how they've changed it so everything's kind of easier to see now rather than it being one long list. It's all spread out into blocks. So I thought, great, so they're all still there and easy to find. Only when I come to play one, when we started the stream, they realize actually they're all still there available. You can see them, but they won't let you play them, which is like, you may as well just delete them. But
It's torture.
and like I said, more so than anything else is the fact that some of the things that we do, which I guess, you know, not really that much of an issue now, but some of the things we've done in there, we've created is hours of work. Well, months of work for Slurpy, who does these, and they've become part of our show. So Blockhead is our.
That's what
our
I'm saying. We
mascot.
built
Sure.
up a little bit more each week, and now we're just taking it all away.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the mascot. We've got super chats for people who are, you know, some of our, you know, first ever viewers, which we've been building up, and it's like, God. So now we just got to get creative again and start like doing banners on pieces of paper and holding up to the screen.
Hey, there's a guy on the screen here you might want to hire because he makes some pretty stinking good thumbnails and stuff just using Bryce, what do you use for your stuff?
Pick collage.
Pick collage. Yeah. Simple free pick collage. Yeah, he just plops stuff together and
yeah, might have to hire you to
I still need to learn how to do a thumbnail.
So what, Brickbeard, what's the relationship between you and this chap?
Wait, what do you mean?
The guy with the beard with the glasses. You related? For the people who are watching at home who don't know you.
Mate, all three of us has got a beard and glasses.
With the back,
there's only one without.
One with the American accent. Okay, so for people who don't know, I don't want to confuse the lad, but for people who don't know, Brick Bear is the son of Brick Together, Click Together. So we've got, I think it's the first time we've got a family duo in the house. So, you know, stream is the first, this show is our first for lots of things. Also the first time we've had a what would they call a young fan of Lego? A Y-fall?
A Y-fall. Yeah, that works.
A young fan of Lego. So,
A-fall and a Y-fall.
Yep.
Because there's also a T-fall, isn't there? Which is a teenage fan, but you're not quite a teenager yet, if I remember rightly. So,
nope.
So there we go. But, so tell us a little bit about yourselves. Brickbeard, do you want to go first and tell me a little bit about yourself? Like, for example, you know, where are you from? You know, what's your favorite Lego theme? That kind of stuff.
Yeah, but just one question before I do that. Why does it still say "Welcome, Brick Together, Click Together"? I think we welcomed him enough. Oh, no.
And just to let you know, we got this as well.
Brick
Peas.
jokes of the day. That sounds good. Okay, so now about me. My favorite Lego theme is probably modular. It might be the modulars, which I think is icons.
Ooh.
Or it might be city. I don't know. They're both pretty good. Or it might be creator too, because I actually have a creator set that I might be building today. It's the
wow.
roller coaster.
That's huge. Wait a sec. Let me throw you up on the big screen. Oh, that's broken into pieces now.
And I also have this Ferris wheel too, which is also a creator.
Wow. So that 3-in-1 set you just held up, that huge one, what are the 3 builds? Because I don't think I've seen that one.
The builds.
Space one.
There's.
Roller coaster. Ooh.
I could probably spin it around. That would probably help.
There you go.
Ooh.
So there is a roller coaster. There's like I don't know what they're called, but there's those like dropper rides there's one of those dropper rides where you go up and then it makes you go all the way down.
I know, yeah.
I think that's what that is. And then there's also one of those spinny rides where you just go in circles and circles.
Right. Okay. Wow, that's a huge set. That box is almost as big as you.
I don't think. Wait, let me see.
If you're doing a fun fair,
it's as big as
space
my
fun fair,
leg.
that's where they trick you into buying all 3 of them.
Yeah. Seriously. Yep.
Yeah. The little lad that I work with, he loves the 3-in-1 animal ones.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, we have to buy 3 sets because he wants all.
That's fair. Yeah. Yep. Makes sense.
All 3
That's
of
what
them.
you do if you
Apart
don't
from the
know what
tiger
you
one, he
do.
doesn't want the fish, so that's okay. We only have to buy 2 of those.
So Brick Bear, whereabouts are you from in the US? If you don't mind sharing that. If you don't want to tell us any of this information, that's fine. But whereabouts?
Well, but it really doesn't matter because if Brick Together says it, then he.
This
it
is
doesn't
smart.
really matter.
It's less for his dad to say.
I need to watch out. This guy's coming for me. So you guys are from a place called, I know the state is PA, right? Pennsylvania. And then the city is Pittsburgh.
I think it's Stratford.
Well, yeah.
Close
So
to Pittsburgh, though, right?
close to Pittsburgh. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but we do go to Pittsburgh.
What is your local town that you're from quite well known for?
What do you mean?
Well, there's people watching this stream from all around the world, so it's nice to get some culture and be like, right. So the town I'm from invented the spare wheel for the tire for a car.
Interesting.
Okay?
Really?
You look at it; it was originally called the Stepney Square, the Stepney Spare, and the main street in my town is called Stepney Street, named after the guy who invented the idea of a spare tire. It's not a story, but that's it for me. But how about you guys? If I was to go and visit you guys and go to your town, what's fun to do? What's good to see?
Nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Well, okay.
We'd have to take you to Pittsburgh because there's literally nothing unless you like farmlands.
So maybe just down to the basement to see the Lego collection. Probably the most interesting thing in the town, then, right?
Yeah, if anything, the birth of the Brick Bear, I guess you could say.
You got me thinking about Bristol now. I suppose Isambard Brunel probably is the most. The suspension bridge. Yeah.
Isengard Kingdom Brunel. Yeah. He invented the suspension bridge, didn't he?
Yeah. Unfortunately, he died before it was finished, though. Did you know that?
All right. No, I didn't know that.
There you go.
Anyway, so you got that Wallace and Gromit. You guys heard? Have you guys got admin studios over there, Wallace and Gromit?
Doesn't say. I mean, we know who Wallace and Gromit is, but
yeah.
So admin studios are the people who make that. So they make that. They make like Shaun the Sheep, and they do like I think what else? Chicken Run.
Yeah, they've done the film Flushed Away as well, which is great.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. No.
They do quite a lot. For some reason, I'm struggling to think of all the other ones they do, but they got like a huge sort of showcase display around the city at the moment where. So say, for example, Feathers McGraw, which is one of the characters from the Little Penguin character who dresses up chicken. So he's they've got like a huge statue of him, but he looks like Darth Vader.
Okay.
So that kind of thing. So you're supposed to go around the city and just kind of spot them all and have photos with them. They've done it a few times in the past, so that'd be pretty cool to go see if you ever came to Bristol within the next 2 months.
In the next 2 months. Oh gosh, I don't think we'll make it in 2 months. Yeah, it is on the checklist. Yeah.
It's a temporary display, but aside from that, we had our Pride celebration here in Llanelli yesterday. Most usually take place in June, but we had a huge Pride thing which we attended yesterday. So it was like, a huge like carnival and rides, and, shows and stuff like that. But so how about these Pittsburgh Pirates then?
Pittsburgh Pirates.
Is that your team? Is that you and your dad's team, or just you? Just dad?
I think I don't really know what he like has his team, but as we were saying about pick collage, I just want to show you real quick what I maybe because I gotta take this off the charger. Oh, look what you could make with pick collage. Well, it's backwards for the camera, but
Yeah. Well, it's forward for us, so that's fine. Yeah, that looks good. So that's you going to a water park, right?
Yeah, that's.
But I really didn't.
Yeah.
I'm really just sitting at home.
That's called clickbait. You know that, right?
Everyone does it.
Yeah, they do.
I don't. See my thumbnail? Everything in my thumbnail is actually happening.
Not
it's amazing. But is that a real water park that you have been to though at all, or no?
No, it's just a picture.
Looks nice, though.
So
man.
We don't have enough of those over here.
Martin,
what you were just talking about, can I just show them it? Just
what was I just talking about?
hold on.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah.
There you
go. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I know it's hard to see. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's hard to.
Yep.
I could. Let's get rid of that. Yeah. Like I said, I take the little kid around, and of course, I had to take a picture of myself with him with that one.
Oh, of course.
But yeah, there's grommets, Wallace, a few of those. They've changed it around this year. They've done and Norberts as well, the little gnome.
Oh right,
okay.
It's 53 of them to find. I think we found about 16 at the moment. But
is it just the city centre or out of Bristol?
No, it's all over the place. There's even one in like a Chinese restaurant. There's one in IKEA. There's one by the zoo. There's just there's loads. There's 3 in the big shopping centre, but round the docks there's quite a lot. There's about 16 all around the docks.
Right.
But a lot of them are spread all over Bristol.
Okay.
Like in the outskirts as well.
Well, we're going to see him. So while I'm in Bristol, I'll have to give you a shout, mate. But
there's an app as well, but you have to pay for it, which is terrible.
Nothing's free anymore.
You can get a map.
No, nothing's free. No.
So guys, if you're in the chat, we're gonna call you out in just a sec. We're just gonna do get to know Keith a little bit as well. But before we do that, I've posted the links for these guys' YouTube videos, YouTube channels in the description. What I need all of you watching to do right now is, if you go press the back button, and it should let you minimize this into a small box in the corner. Go into the description, hit the link for Brick Bear, which you'll find. Obviously, it's like a nice, colorful picture with a brick. In fact, I'll show you the picture just so you guys know what you're looking for, because apparently there are a few versions of the Brick Bear. Because originally when I posted the link, for some reason it took me to another one. I don't know why.
That's the imposter.
So it looks like this on the right-hand side, and it's this handsome chap underneath pointing to himself. So you need to look for that, and then please sub to that channel. So I think he's on 55 subs. So, there's 14 people here at the moment. Let's get it.
I'm only on 27.
Let's get it to above 60.
Do that he's been blowing his dad out of the way.
And then also go across to Keith, Brick Together, Click Together, and do the exact same thing, because he's got some content coming. There's some content on there already, but he's making a kind of slow transition across to YouTube. Hopefully going to try and spin both plates from Instagram. But yeah, and obviously we're going to be talking a little bit about the charity, 48-hour charity stream. And I know the people out there, particularly the people in our chat who watch this show, like a good old charity stream where they can kind of tune in and get involved in any way they can, which we'll talk about in just a bit. But go ahead and sub to both those channels, and you can do it. I've tested it. I was watching something earlier on YouTube, and I was able to go into the description, hit both links, go to both channels, sub to both while still watching this. The only problem, you might have an issue with it if you're watching on TV, but otherwise, guys, I want to see that happening right now. And then in the comments, I want to see sub to both, and we'll give you a quick shout out And there we go. So let's see those numbers creep up. It won't be by a lot. You're not going to go to 260 by the end of this stream, unfortunately, but every little helps. So they're the guys you're looking for, just in case the pictures are a bit confusing for you guys.
For some reason, when I tried to do it, wait, were you supposed to get the picture when you did it?
No. When you click the link for your channel, it should take you to the channel. I was just showing that picture that people know, make sure they're in the right place.
Yeah, it worked. I was just wondering because I thought you meant it was supposed to show like that picture that you pulled up, and I was like, I didn't see that. But then I realized you just put it up. Yeah,
no, just for reference material, that was all. But there we go. So tell us a bit about yourself then, Keith, and obviously, involve, talk a little bit about the two of you guys as well, in terms of, your introduction to Lego, introduction to YouTube, just kind of let the people know who you are.
Well, first of all, I'm going to do what Bryce said. Before I go into that, thank you for the shout outs for the two of us. If anybody looks on our pages, Bryce had this brilliant idea to see between the two of us who could get to 100 subscribers first. And he just kind of has taken off because, he finds his way in other realms of YouTube, and he's just starting to blow me out of the water here. So,
well, it's funny because I was getting more subscribers first, then you got ahead of me, and then I got ahead of you.
You did.
One day I was at 50 subscribers. I went to bed. I woke up. I was suddenly at 55. And I was like, how did I get 5 subscribers?
Well, what you can actually do, and your dad will show you this when he's kind of gotten around. I mean, I know they do it on Instagram, so you probably know it on Instagram. But there's a way of looking to see what and of course, obviously, it's it's difficult to manage because you're looking for new people. But your current audience, so my current audience, are most active between Sunday and Tuesday between 6 and 9. So if I'm ever going to post anything, I post it between those times of my time. And that's when most of, the majority of the people who follow me are active on those channels. I mean, it's obviously all...
Well, I post all of my videos at 12 p.m. and which is noon. I had a video that posted at 12 and it got 145 views. And I had another video that came out at the exact same time, and it only got 30.
It is a crazy world, mate. A crazy world.
I don't think the time matters because I think it's what the video is. Because I did a D&D one the other day, and I got something like 98 views. I done the Razor Crest one exactly the same time, and I've got at the moment 1,300 and something views. So
oh wow, yeah.
It just depends. Obviously,
there is a lot of
D&D.
There is a lot of science behind it, but in terms of because I've done the same thing, and I've posted something that's just pure Lego and got 30 views in a week, and then I posted something 2 days ago, and it wasn't even any Lego in the thumbnail, and it's 1.1k overnight, and it's what's going on? So there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more to it than that, but essentially what I'm saying is that to start with, sometimes it's good to look to see when the people who are currently watching you are active. And then, of course, that'll change constantly anyway at that stage. But
I don't know if you know this, mine, but the one I got with the most views was because halfway through it, my cat jumped on the table. So that's what I mean. You put a cat in it and you'll get big views.
It's so bizarre. But going back to what you guys were saying, what's the you've put a little bet on this. So what happens? Who wins what? What goes on when you reach 100?
I don't think we really. It was just a little fun little challenge between the two of us. I mean, I don't know. I feel like when you're a kid, you maybe have a little bit more of a chance than us adults because just look at that face, man. You see that face, just I'm just gonna subscribe. I'm just
trying to see if anyone got any more.
We could come up with
Ooh.
something and share that with you guys to let you know what the grand prize is for who hits 100 first.
Yeah, I
We both
I have to buy a
got
Lego
one
set.
more subscriber. I didn't say, but shout out to you whoever subscribed to us.
Looks
Wow.
like Oaktown Bricks.
Wow, fantastic. So Oaktown is one of our guys. So guys, if you go ahead and do that, Brickbeard will give you a special thank you, and make sure you put in the comments, I've subbed to both channels, and then you can stay. But sorry, Keith, back to you.
Yep. So to go back to one of the things you asked, yes, I am a fan of the Pittsburgh Pirates. So it's actually been an honor of mine that, we've had the opportunity to set up down there a few weekends here over the past couple months with our Lego displays. We'll actually be there this coming weekend. We have a big City of Pittsburgh celebration going on. And so it's a big celebration of all like Pittsburgh builds, anything like Pittsburgh related. So I have a mock, my buddy and I, Josh, we built. It's a big replica of one of the tunnels here so basically to get into Pittsburgh, there's like 4 or 5 major routes to get into the city. And 3 of those you have to go through a tunnel. So we built a replica of one of the tunnels. It's about 2 feet by 3 feet. So it's a pretty big mock. But yeah, it's been really neat to go down and display with the team, because I'm a fan, so I get to watch the game and display Lego at the same time. So definitely it's been fun. But overall, we started, 2022, I think, end of 2022 with the Home Alone house. And we kind of did like a build together. We built that together. And then from there, Bryce got into the general city sets. So like your town squares, the little shops, all that kind of stuff. And he had all of his builds on the living room floor. And at the time, our dog Cooper was alive, and he would be like Godzilla walking through the city, and you'd have the hairballs flying through. And I was just like, you know what? This is ridiculous. We need to have proper tables for him. So, we did what everybody does. We went to IKEA, and he had 3 tables that were set up here down in the basement that he got for Christmas. And that's when Dad found out about the modular line right before New Year's in 2023. And we went to the Lego store New Year's Day 2023, and I've never dropped more money in my life in one place than I was just like a kid in the candy store, because that was the first time I was introduced to that stuff. And I didn't really have a hobby. It was just staying at home playing with Bryce, and he enjoyed it. And I said,
I used to like cars.
Yes, he loved Hot Wheels, Matchbox, all that kind of stuff. Then we started doing these like family builds where we would just take turns building stuff. Pretty much anything we liked, any theme we liked, we would just get it and build it together. And then Bryce started in the mock world earlier than I did, before I even knew what mocks stood for. And he would start building these random things. And, now you see him on his YouTube videos. Now he has all these things that he builds, and he blows me away with the stuff he comes up with. Like, I come down when he's done his video, which I'm not allowed to come downstairs when recording's in progress. Door must be shut, and nobody come down here until I'm done. I'll tell you when I'm done.
No, I don't say it like that. Me. I just like.
So
I'll be recording a video. I'll tell you when you can come down. That's what I'm.
That's fair.
Okay. Nobody come down here. I'm recording a video.
I 100% get it, Brickbeard, because I'm the same. Sometimes Kirsty's here, and she's much more. My fiance Kirsty, she's much more technically gifted than I am, and even my daughter probably could help me with some things. But she's roughly your age. But I like to have I need to be like on my own. I need to be left too early to work it out for myself, and it's just like, right, leave me alone. I'm filming. And I kind of get it, because sometimes you just want to. It gets a bit stressful when there's people kind of knocking about. But
yep.
Yeah, because then they're like, if you do something funny, they're gonna be laughing, and then people in the comments are gonna be like, "Who is laughing in the background?" And I'm just like, no one. I mean, that's never happened, but still.
But so I'm interested to know, when you got into this hobby, is that when you started sort of digging underground of your house to create a basement, or was it already there and empty?
No, it was here. Just plain this. He had all of his cars, all over the floor.
I had like Hot Wheels buildings and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we swept all that out of here, and luckily it was a finished basement, so we didn't have to do anything. It was just kind of ready for the taking. But yeah, I mean, this is version 3 of the layout, and I think this is final version because there's nowhere else to go. Nothing left to do, nowhere else to go.
We were thinking about moving the couch and putting it upstairs because we don't like the upstairs couch, the couch that I'm sitting on right now, but we like the downstairs couch. So we were thinking about moving it up here so we're having more space to have a city, and then we could just put a beanbags in front of the TV, so you can like watch movies or play video games or something.
See, he knows what to do.
I love the comfort comes second to your collection. But does that sofa that's down there, is that like a pull-out bed so that if you're down there videoing too late, you can just crash on the sofa?
It's a recliner, so it's not a pull-out bed, but it is a recliner, so it could function as a bed. So, yep,
be quite dangerous, I think, really, wouldn't it? If I had a space like that, which I'd love to have, and you guys are really lucky. Brick Bear, I don't think until you get deeper into the kind of YouTube community, I don't think you'll realize how fortunate you are, because not only have you got quite a large Lego space that's kind of not impeding on anything else in the house, but also that it's probably, in fact, I'll go ahead and say it's the tidiest and most organized Lego space that I've ever seen, because a lot of people out there have either got nothing at all or it's a shambles. So you are very, very lucky boy.
I try to give them the space. I mean, you probably haven't guessed by now. I keep my camera at a certain level because if it goes under that level, that's where everything gets pushed down to.
Yeah, it's like videos of New York City. You see it from waist high and it looks amazing, but you actually go there. The place
it is very much so. Yeah, very much so.
But, yeah. Okay. So let's call out the chat then, and we'll see who's out there. And hopefully, we want to see lots of comments saying we want to see. There's 35 comments. Hopefully, all 35 of them are people saying we've subbed to both channels. And then, so Whittakee, you do your thing, and then we'll start talking a little bit about this charity.
Cool game.
Cool game.
Because apologise for last week, but I'm back this week, so.
Oh, I didn't think it did that bad of a job, mate. Thanks.
No, no, but your little comment I heard because I read yes.
About the music.
I don't like Whittakee's rock. Well, tough.
Put it up to 11, mate.
I've turned it down. All right, let's get on to the comments then straight away. Hold on, I've got to go right back up. Right, good evening, everyone. So first of all, we've got Liam Brick the Bed at 9:44 this morning. I'm sure he's still not on at the moment. There's Brick Bear, that's one of our guests. Good evening. We have Lightning Lord Mike. Welcome. Hopefully you're still around.
So, Mike.
We got Nimble. It's freezing in here. Well, I wish I was there because. Another one of our guests. He's freezing as well. Lucky. Paddy the Pirate Dog. Welcome, Sarah. Good evening. Well, let's see, we've got him. Yeah, lots of people, same people. Here we go. Brick Dynasty. Hi guys. Hi Ken. Hope you're doing well. Let's see what else we got. Got Team Hammer, which is Sean's family. I'm assuming. Good evening.
Hi, Sean and family.
We got Mrs. B Works. Now, to me, that's someone new, but I may be wrong.
We know her.
You know.
This is Laura. She's from the UK, but she's affiliated with and Brick Bear, so they're friends. So
yeah, because here actually saying hey to Bryce. We have Scud Sidious. Good to see you back. Cool Han, I have a Vans Sneakers logo Han Solo tee you'd like. I'll send you one. I'm back, baby. Hey, well done. Welcome back.
Reach out to me on Instagram. Instead, I can't. There's too much to take in. I have a Vans Sneakers Han Solo logo.
Oh, sorry. There you are.
You lost me, but it's too much to take in. But I'm glad you're well, mate. Glad you're back. Hopefully everything's gone fine with the ops and everything. So see you back around soon.
Right, good evening, Oak Town. Hello, hope you're well. Oh God, what have we done here? And we've got Slurpy. Good evening. I don't know if you're popping in tonight. Be nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see who else we got. Anyone else? Talking of Slurpy, you can't have Slurpy without Muggsy.
Muggsy, mate, I've had to fail on my promise to play that super chat, mate.
I don't know if you heard, but it's all gone, mate.
It's all gone. It's been eradicated. They don't like StreamYard doesn't like individualism and creativity.
We have TPC Lego. Good evening.
See what's happening. Oh, I saw that you met up with Garrett over in Oregon somewhere and did a meetup. So nice to see you on there, mate.
We have Papa Rex in the house. Good evening. Hope you're doing well.
So Papa Rex.
And I think let's have a look.
Oh, a new 3-in-1 castle is coming. Nice.
Yeah. Lots of people chatting in here. It's the same people, I think. Let me have a look. Getting near the end. Oh, talking of Garrett. Good evening.
Garrett, how we doing, mate?
Yeah, hope you're well. And that is it. I'm up to date now.
I'm seeing some love for the Pittsburgh NFL games in the chat anyway. So
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of chat going on, but it's sort of same people and they're all chatting away, having a good time. So that's great. So welcome everybody.
But what I'm not seeing in the chat is, oh wait, team, I already subscribed to those guys. Just subscribe to this channel too. I subscribe to both of you guys. I'm subbing to all the channels except me because you can't subscribe to yourself. That's a fair point. Padawan is in the house. Evening, gentlemen.
Who is he then?
Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit more than you, mate. I'm in New York City right now. Don't be fooled by Times Square hype. Yes, I've had my picture up in Times Square in like 50-foot. A 50-foot sign. So only for
you did?
Yeah, so we went to New York for our anniversary, 10-year anniversary, a couple of years back. And we went to the Disney store, and Kirsty used to work for Disney, so she obviously wanted to go to the store because at that point,
I missed you.
At that point, I think they'd closed down or started closing down in the UK. Either way, we went in then we did like an experience thing where you get like an exclusive photo which they took in the store and a pin badge and whatever else. But they also you pick a time where you can be up on one of these gigantic things outside of in Times Square, so it's like 50-foot high. So you pick a time when you're going to be there. So we kind of said like Tuesday, I don't know, 12 o'clock, and we were there, and it stays up on there for like I think it was about 10 minutes or so. So we got pictures of us with us in the background, and loads of people I think thought it was CGI or whatever, but it is actually real. So yeah, fantastic.
Squeezed in.
Loved everything about New York City except for the state of the floor and the smells.
Oh, cool.
But, yeah.
I've never been to New York City, so I don't really know what you're talking about by smells. But by the way, how you did that makes me think it does not smell good.
Yeah. So basically, there's a subterranean. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 levels of subterranean. So in London, we've got
building
a metro system which goes underneath the city. In New York, they've got 2 layers. So of course, and when we went, the weather was like this as well. So it was absolutely roasting. You've got to go 2 layers down, and of course, all those kind of fumes and everything kind of coming through the system, coming out of the drains when you're on the ground level. And it's like, yeah, not good. Imagine like 1,000 people 2 floors down underground sweating. And all that coming up.
Yep.
It's not
no
good.
Thanks.
Yeah, start saying it's actually much cleaner now, but it's still not good. Way too many people. I mean, I remember when I went, and you know, they said it's a city that never sleeps. No, that's not true. Sunday night was dead as
I've never heard a saying for a city that's so incorrect. It's like 11 o'clock at night. Let's go and see if we can find some food. Right in the heart of Manhattan. We were like round the corner from, we were around the corner from Times Square. We were on the kind of the edge of not Harlem. What's the place where Hell's Kitchen? We were kind of on that cusp there, and yeah, nothing open. Yeah, it comes a little old Snatley, the back end of nowhere, and you can probably get, you know, takeaway food at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning if you wanted. I thought that was really bizarre. I was expecting things to be open around the clock, and just was not at all. But anyway, going off the point. So, guys, if you just joined the chat, we are asking everybody to go along to the links in the description and head to both the guys on the screen right now, Brick Bear and Brick Together Click Together, and sub to their channels. Lots of cool stuff coming along from them.
If you want.
And they're both on roughly the same amount of subscribers. Brick Bear was ahead by about 5, so we could got a little competition going to see, but at the end of the stream, or by the time these guys leave, who is it still in the lead? So Office Master, Garrett, who else? Padawan, anybody who's just joined, guys, head over and sub to those 2 channels, please. And yeah.
If you're not subscribed to any of us, just subscribe to all of us.
Yeah. If you're not subscribed, what have you been doing? Doing with your life?
Yeah, you're missing out on good content.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a quick question for the Brick Bear. If, like, I've seen your content, but just a quick sort of advertisement for the people who are watching, what would you describe your content as? Are you like, do you do build streams? Do you just do kind of funny content? What kind of stuff do you do, would you say?
I used to do review videos where I review sets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do them anymore. What I do now is I build stuff.
Okay, so build streams.
And I'm also really funny in them.
I love the way that is like, I used to, in all the years I've been YouTubing, I used to do this, but now I'm onto this, which is fantastic. But you've got to go with the flow sometimes. If something's not working, move on to something else. So you've obviously figured that out a lot sooner than I could have. So, okay, so let's have a look. I've got the main poster up, which is this.
Yep.
I'm conscious of the fact that that's really small. You know, unless somebody's watching on a 50-inch screen of TV at home, which if they are, fantastic. That sounds amazing. But
it's a charity.
Yeah, there's a lot on there. So what I've done is I've broken it down into segments to throw up. Just want to make sure I get the right corner first. I believe this is the first one. Is that the first one?
Yep, that's it.
So obviously, you know, I know there's probably, in fact, you know, I'll take this down just for now because I want you to kind of talk through what this is. Anybody who did sort of tune into our collaboration stream we did just to kind of test. That wasn't really anything apart from a bit of promotion and to test a few things out. But I'm going to give you the floor just a sec, Keith, just to kind of talk a little bit about this because obviously it's quite important that, you know, people know what Nacoa is.
Yeah. Yep.
So, yeah, so go ahead.
All right. So just a quick little background here. For those who I do have it repinned on my Instagram page. So same Brick Together, Click Together. You can find it there. The whole thing came about with me coming across the usage of people using the word addiction with Lego. I know it was never meant to be used in a harmful way. And it is a very easy word to use, you know, when you're talking about something that you're passionate about. You know, you're so addicted to it or whatnot. And so again, I never thought anybody was using it in a harmful way, but just started thinking like we're such a massive community of good people that I thought maybe we could try to use a different term or phrase when we're using something to describe how we feel about it instead of an addiction or an addict. just because there are a lot of times where you will see that people use Lego as a therapy tool. And there could be people that are either recovering from an addiction or they have recovered from an addiction. And to see that word being tossed around, I just thought maybe, we could try to make a difference in the world, even starting something as small as this. And so I started brainstorming one day and I said, what can I do to try to make a difference? And I started using passion instead of addiction. And I tried to push the word passion, and it flowed within our close little circle of people. Didn't really go much farther than that. And a couple months went by and I started thinking about it again. And I said, you know what? I feel like I have something more to offer with this topic. So I started doing some research online about nonprofits that focus on addictions. And I came across this nonprofit. It is Nacoa. So that's NOCOA. It's the National Association for Children of Addiction. And basically, I'm just going to bring this up here real quick. So they, again, focus on the kids. That is their primary impact, kids that are impacted by addiction. But they do also focus on the families as well. And basically, their mission as a nonprofit is to eliminate the adverse impacts of the alcohol and drug addictions that these families and subsequently the children face. So I reached out to them and I mentioned, I'm nobody big, but I'm a little small time Instagram Lego content creator, as you want to call it, if that's even what I am. And I said, I have this really neat idea to do a charity stream, like a live stream where I just do like a build-a-thon. Cool Han, I was part of the live stream that you guys did for the California wildfires. And so I'm actually, I don't think I ever did tell you, you were kind of an inspiration for this, you guys, you and everybody that was part of that, to kind of hop on that train of doing a charity event. And so I came across this idea to do this charity event, and I reached out to Nacoa and I, basically presented my idea. And the executive director, her name is Denise, amazing person. She was so excited. She said, we've never had anybody reach out to us about doing something like this before. So she's going to talk with her team and she'll get back to me. So I thought it might take a while to hear back from somebody. But it was literally within a couple hours, I got an email, and her team have put together this huge event. And before I had received the breakdown of everything, like I had tossed some things out to her. The ice bucket challenge, that has always stood rent free in my mind, how that just came out of nowhere for ALS and it just took off. And that's all you were seeing on social media. You were seeing ice bucket challenges and all this other stuff being posted. And so I said, I wonder if we could do this with Lego bricks. And you've seen these Lego walks before, let's walk on Lego bricks. But what Denise and her team came up with, and this, just the wording and things that they came up with, it's just so brilliant. If you look, and I'm actually going to ask you, can you pull up the Stomp Out Addiction graphic that you had up, if you don't mind?
Let me just double check. Which one is that?
It was the first one you had up.
Okay. Wait a sec.
Yes, this one. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So the wording that they came up with, I'm not always the greatest at wording. Like, I'm usually good at coming up with ideas, but the wording for things is usually my downfall. And when they sent me this, like, just reading the first line is, we're walking on Lego bricks to symbolize the pain, resilience, and strength of children affected by addiction. To us, it's walking on Lego bricks, but what we're trying to represent is something so simple to us is such a battle for these kids, and these kids are affected by it every day. And so if we can do this challenge, again, it's like the ice bucket challenge, where we're going to ask you to walk on some Lego bricks, pledge a donation, however you want. If you can, if you can't, that's okay too. And then challenge your friends to do the same, share it, and spread the word. Again, my biggest thing that I like to push is the biggest form of support I can ask for is time. And by time, I mean just helping by sharing. If you know somebody who's interested or who might be interested in donating or being a sponsor, sharing it to them. I understand the world right now. It's financially, it's a very tight place to live in. And so a lot of people don't have extra money, which is completely understandable. So if you don't have anything to donate, again, it's completely okay. I just ask for your time and support in the cause, because that's what means the most to me. So starting July 20th, we do have the 2 community challenges. So the one is the Stomp Out Addiction. Again, it'll act just the same as the Ice Bucket Challenge. I will be starting off for the Lego community. I'll be posting my video challenging some people to do their own Lego walks. And then we're actually pretty blessed from the nonprofit side. They have some contacts with some athletes. And the reason we started the week of July 20th over here in the US, American football. So, football to us, but American football to you guys. That's when the teams go into training camp. So that's when all the teams start getting together, doing their preparations for the season. So I said, why don't we start it that week? Because if we have a lot of these athletes in the same place at the same time, it should be pretty easy to get a lot of them to knock it out all together if they're interested in participating. So that's the one challenge that's on the 20th. And then the second challenge, if you can go to the Build for Hope slide, that should be the one right before you head up. Yep. So this is just something that you can do by yourself or with a friend, with a family member, a stranger, whatever. Basically just showing. Well, you can walk up to a stranger and be like, hey, you want to be on social media?
What is so you're just like I'm just gonna find a random person to do this with.
Actually, you know what? That's actually a good idea. Because from the Lego side of things, if you would just go up to a stranger, you can have a meaningful experience with somebody that you don't know, and you can introduce them to Lego maybe and give them an example of how Lego can impact their life, from a therapeutic standpoint, whatever, from a friendship standpoint, making a new friend, somebody you don't know, maybe somebody who's intimidated by trying to make friends.
Well, I've been taught to not talk to strangers.
Yeah, okay, you're getting me there. That's because you're underage.
I was going to say, over in England, we have a whole thing about stranger danger.
Stranger danger. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah. So if you're underage, follow what mom and dad tell you. But otherwise, it's okay to go up to a stranger and ask them to build a Lego set.
I mean, it might be a little weird.
Regardless. Yeah. So with this, it's basically just to show how Lego brings us together. Again, focusing on kids and families together, how it can be a very calming and enjoyable experience for kids and families to spend that time together. And so here we're just asking for pictures, videos of you in those moments, sharing it on social media, etc. And then the final one, which is the 48-hour build-a-thon. That was my original idea, going through the build-a-thon. So that starts July 25th, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So that is myself and then my usual co-host, Mav or Mav Bricks. You'll see us together Mondays and Fridays, sometimes Saturdays. I kind of voluntold him that he would be a part of this. And he will be the co-host on this, but we have decided we're going to plug through this 48 hours. We do have some amazing volunteers that are awaiting in the wings here in case one of us needs to tap out for a bit. Cool Han, I know you are one of those waiting in the wings. Laura, Missy B Works, I know she's also one waiting in the wings for either of us if we have to tap out. But the build-a-thon, we're still kind of working out some ideas of different goals that we can celebrate. So right now, I actually wanted to shout this out because I was very pleased with the support that we've received already. So we haven't even started the challenges. Again, those don't start until the 20th. But if you go to the donation page, which I think you do have linked, we've already raised just say $8,400.
8,400.
Yes, and I have been told that I believe there is another $5,000 donation that is pending. So we are close to hitting $15,000 before we even start these challenges. So shout out, thank you to those anonymous donors for supporting already. I know there was a couple things going on out in Las Vegas this weekend with some conferences that I guess the word was going to be getting spread out there as well. And I know we were trying to work on a very special guest that I'm not going to curse myself and mention it, but it would be somebody very impactful in the Lego community.
Wow.
We're working on hopefully getting them involved in some sort of capacity. So I will keep everybody updated on that. But yeah, again, overall, like I said, if anybody is interested in doing either the Lego walk, which is the Stomp Out Addiction, or the Build for Hope, all the links Quan's posting here, you can go check out the website. If you have any questions, you can even message me. That's fine. I'll always answer any questions about it, how you can support by either spreading the word or posting videos, pictures, whatever you want to do. Again, please don't feel obligated to donate. I know things are tight for everybody right now.
But if you can.
But if you can, yes, we would definitely appreciate you. I do have some ideas for the post event on how I can give back to everybody who has, supported me in this idea that I had. So I do have some ideas for that. But overall, I'm just excited that this nonprofit is getting the exposure that they deserve because the addiction crisis is something that I don't think is talked about enough. Just kind of one of those things that kind of gets swept under the rug. And I don't know how it is for you guys where you are. I know there are branches of Nacoa over in the UK. So I would assume that the issues are worldwide. I know Laura did mention to me, Missy B Works, not too long ago. It was very interesting. One of the things that Nacoa USA really mentions is here in the US, it's 1 in every 4 kids are impacted, where over in the UK, it's 1 in every 5. Yeah. So it's very interesting that the facts, obviously, as expected, they would change in different areas, but interesting how, you can have such a worldwide problem and then it can vary just by location.
Yeah, it's I mean, I don't really want to go in. I mean, we can go into detail when we sort of do the stream, but I think it might be to do with gambling. I think it's not as prevalent across the UK as in the US, and it's kind of limited in comparison. And there's also again, I don't want to go into the details, not on this stream, but yeah, I was looking at those figures as well, and I was quite interested. But the UK version of Nacoa is slightly different into what they. So I basically called them and just tried to see what could be available in terms of me doing something.
Okay.
I didn't really kind of fully share this because I didn't want to sort of dangle a carrot or kind of clickbait as you were, but. So I was looking to see if it was possible to set up a brick walk and see if they could kind of, do something to kind of support that. But I think because obviously it's a different registered charity number because it's in the UK.
Oh, okay.
Although I think, they are linked in some ways, a different registered charity number, they would, only really want to sponsor or, I guess, support something that's, that's going to be directly helping them. But I thought it was worth a call anyway. I didn't get a call back, so I will try them again. But
okay.
Even if they could just kind of fund, a pile of Lego bricks, and we could do it somewhere local where I could kind of create a little loop, and just, I mean, obviously you're not going to be able to walk. So I think the record is like something like 8 miles or something stupid like that.
Oh wow, holy cow!
The chances of me, I mean, that guy didn't actually walk 8 straight miles. He probably just had a 100-meter track, and then just kind of walk
yep
1,000 times. But
yeah,
but something like that, if we could do something like that, I'm hoping that we can try and set something up, even if I just have to do it myself in the living room and I set up a little run with the bricks I've got myself, and we'll make something happen. And And of course, it'll be a pledge thing. So it'll be like, right, you know, I'm going to come on at the last hour of the stream and work on this Lego if we can reach, I don't know, whatever, a threshold. I'm sure we can work something like that out. And this is the great thing about having lots of different people involved, is that, you know, people can, you know, give their influence, their advice. And we had like I said, we had this little stream. If you guys want to go back and check it out, we did a short stream a week or so ago where it was mostly to try and help guide you through the use of StreamYard, but also hash out a few ideas and talk a little bit about it. And yes, it'd be quite interesting to see what we can put together in terms of entertainment value for people watching the stream. So I've got a couple of ideas. I'm going to run those by Keith over the next sort of week or so. But you know, I did try to get in touch with Guinness Records, just out of curiosity. Unfortunately, it's like a 2 to 3 week return time on information, depending on how busy they are. So I was like, maybe we can try and attempt a record break or do like an indoor version of working on Lego.
Okay, yeah.
Something. But look, you know, it may come to nothing, but it's worth putting the feelers out there. And of course, this is an opportunity to say to people who are watching, if you know somebody or you know someone who knows somebody who can support and, you know, give some advice and, you know, help in any way towards this cause, please let me know. Obviously, let Keith know as your first point of call over on Instagram. I'm sure you'll appreciate any kind of advice, support.
Yep, for sure.
Because I know Ostif was in on that stream. We kind of pulled him in because he'd done a similar kind of thing in the past for a different charity, St. Jude's. A lot of people watching this might remember those streams we did shortly after, I think it was about April-ish time, I think. April, May-ish time. And those were quite successful, but obviously he learned a lot about, you know, the relationship between charities and, you know, live streaming and stuff. So he was able to give some advice there. So yeah, so you know, I think it's going to be. I'm really looking forward to this event. But I got to say though, I have put the link in the. I've pinned it to the description. I made a mess of it the first time, so this one is the new one. It's there, guys, for you to click on. There's also another link which I'm going to put as well, which is the events page. So there's more detail on the events, but the donation page is open for you guys to start putting donations. Or if you're not able to donate, that's fine. You know, every penny or cent will help, but you can't do that. That's fine, but just mostly where you can. You know, even if you just take that link and you share it somewhere where people can click on, and that'd be great. And if you need any sort of you know, any of these kind of images that you'd want to sort of post with it, please let me know and I'll send them out along with the link.
I need to get you the updated flyer. It's the same flyer, but we've changed a couple of the QR code, where we added a QR code. So I need to get you the new one too. All the info is the same though. So
right, okay.
And I'll post the short on my channel about the addiction thing.
Yep. Appreciate that, bud.
So did I? So we've just checking. We've covered all of them. Yeah, we have, haven't we? So like, have you set yourself a? Sorry, let me just get rid of this a sec. Have you set yourself a goal? I mean, I know obviously, you know, we had quite a decent kickoff already, even though it hasn't started yet. Have you set yourself like an ultimate goal, you know, how much you'd like to raise?
You know, it's funny because when I went to them with the idea, I was hoping to raise $500, $1,000, couple $1,000. So it's already far surpassed my initial goal. So I need, like, in my mind, I would like to reset that goal, just to kind of think of, you know, something new. You know, obviously they have the goal up on the donation page. That's something that they came up with, that you know, they had an idea, talking with their people, that they thought might be possible. But for me personally, like a personal goal, because it was, you know, it came from my head. I have to think about that myself to kind of see, you know, what would I, obviously anything. I mean, just anything in general would be more than what we started with. And this came at a good time, I've been told, because here in the US, a lot of the nonprofits are kind of struggling now with funding. It's a problem. I don't know if that's the same, with you guys with nonprofits, but the nonprofits seem to be really struggling right now with funding. So really any type of support that can be given to these nonprofits is, going to go a long way. So,
yeah, I could probably count on one hand when I was, Brick Bear's age. I could probably count on one hand or two hands, maybe, the charities that were kind of out there. Now there's, obviously all doing fantastic work, and there's so many different, needs, and I don't know what you want to call it, but there's so many different kind of areas of weakness, if you like, around the world, and sort of charitable foundations that are popping up, and it must make it difficult for those ones when there's so many different charities out there. I remember when we set up for the California fires, I remember a couple of people sort of mentioning to me, well, really, you should have, it would have been better to go for this charity, because the charity that we picked was actually, it didn't actually put money towards the relief effort directly, but it was to support the people affected by it, and that included the firefighters and the families of firefighters. And I was of the belief that, and it did make me stop and think, well, should we have? But it's quite tough when you're making a decision like that you kind of put yourself under that level of pressure. And nobody, don't get me wrong, nobody was coming for me, but it was like, that money, could have been. And I'm just thinking, you try your best, and then
yeah.
So, and I've done charity events in the past with the company I work for, and some of the stuff that's kind of come as a result of it, where it's like, right, well, next year we're going to have to tone it down a little bit because we've had a complaint about this, or and you just think to yourself, it makes it very, very difficult to do some of these things. But I will say I have seen this Lego, the ice bucket challenge, if you like, but with Lego starting to creep up and pop up. So I definitely think we're onto something there. But I really like the idea of this walk on Lego. Now, when we did the 48-hour charity stream, which was ours, the California Fire one. So we ended the show effectively, and I did a walk on Lego, but I ended up doing it later because we kept the charity thing open.
Okay.
So we kept it open until like the Wednesday, and I think we closed it during Brick Dynasty's stream. And then the following Sunday, we did the walk on Lego. And I just kind of set up an extra camera out in the hallway here.
Mm-hmm.
And, we just, I don't know, it's probably about 10 foot. And I just kind of walked along it, and then, walked back. And then the guys wanted me to do like a press up on it. And, we were just messing about just kind of late at night. So I definitely think we can kind of one up that a little bit. I know that's just something for me personally, but if we can try and set something up, unfortunately, I've got the best garden in the world, but I could set up something, and I've got loads of ideas. Just kind of, it's trying to make them, and how, because again, when we were doing this charity, lots of people coming to me with ideas. We could do this, we could do this, we could do this, and I'm like, without it sounding awful, you have to think, how does that put money in the charity's pocket?
Yeah.
How does you volunteering to do this put money in the charity's pocket? So, and I think like we had, I don't know, something like Ostiff, for example, when he was doing his stream, he was like, if we can raise another $50 in the next hour, I'll call the Rennie and ask them, are they going to be blow up beds or something stupid like that or whatever.
They shaved their heads as well, didn't they?
Yeah, and they shaved their heads, and it was like, just random stuff like that. Of course, we don't expect people, to do that kind of thing necessarily, but I do say to people who are coming up with ideas, you do have to think, without it sounding kind of, all about the money. We do have to kind of think, how are we translating that into money? Like years ago when we used to do things, in school and in work, if you were doing like a run or something, you'd go home with your own sponsorship form, and you'd get sponsorship from your own members of family. Of course, everybody would bring them together, and they'd make. But you can't do that sort of effectively. So So we need to make sure we come up with some ideas. But either way,
I got an idea. How much would you want to shave your beard?
Somebody, yeah. So, oh man, oh gosh, we better be hitting that. We better be hitting up a big goal for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think in that when Ostif did his, I said that I would shave mine if we got to the 5,000, and Brickworld Mark actually chimed in and said, "Well, if you want to do it and make an event of it at Brickworld, he'll get Manny."
Oh yeah,
Lego Boy. Well, I can't remember his handle. We'll get Manny to, because he's a barber.
Yeah. Yep.
And get him to kind of shave it off a Brickworld. And I was like, great, I'm well up for this. We didn't actually hit the threshold. So I thought I was talking about doing it anyway, just for fun. But of course, by that point, the charity had kind of been and gone and people had moved on. So I was just like, well, I wouldn't really be doing it. Wouldn't be doing it for any real reason. So, and
if you can find because I've seen some on his thing. If you can find a picture of him without no beard, he looks about 12.
Yeah. How about you, Brickbeard? Do you think if we reach like 5,000, would you be willing to shave off your beard?
Well, I don't have a beard.
Well, you've got a couple of weeks. You've got like a week or so to grow one.
I don't think I'll grow a beard until I'm like, I think in like high school.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah. Got a couple years.
Yeah. One of the things you really, really want when you're that age, and then when you do have it, you're like, and you're older, and you've got to spend a fortune on.
Leave it as long as you can before you shave. Because once you start shaving, that's it.
Well,
unless you leave it.
So, do you think you'll grow a beard like Dad?
Probably, but when he shaved his beard, I actually cried because I thought he looked better with a beard.
I know have you seen like those videos online where children reacting to their I say their parents, obviously their fathers, well, not necessarily, but their parents shaving off beards.
Yeah,
it's just traumatized their kids.
Oh, I should have recorded it.
I remember my dad doing it quite a lot because he'd either grow a mustache or a beard or a combination, and then he'd just suddenly shave it all off, and we'd just be like, "Oh, we can't look at you."
Do is try and cut it off completely in one go, and then Brickbear can stick it on.
Yeah.
Well, I think Brickbear, by the time you come to grow a beard that's as big as your father's, his will probably be mostly grey.
Probably. Maybe.
Yeah. My beard would make
you did the right thing by staying quiet.
I'm already getting grays, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Not fully though.
Not fully. Nope.
Yeah, I'm starting to grow grey here. That's where it goes.
Yeah, I get a gray here, and then I looked the other day, I had like on the sides. I was like, oh my gosh, I must have too much stress in my life. So
and I think you had a little in your hair too.
Oh, look at that! He's already picking up the hair.
Nothing can be worse than being bald, ginger, and grey, and I'm all three. So I don't want to hear any complaints about hair.
Oh, you missed Welsh.
It's there, mate. Now you switch your camera off.
Okay.
Wait, mine?
I changed it.
Wait, are you talking about my camera?
No,
mine.
So this you can see here, Brickbear. Ready?
Everyone's gonna shut off their camera.
Yeah, if we raise £1,000, we'll all switch off. So that little flag there with the dragon, that dragon is the flag of my country.
And it was on there earlier, and I swapped it.
For whatever reason, between the three of us, somehow when one of us changes, they change all three of them. I don't know. I still haven't worked out.
Yeah, I don't have a picture.
I think that's only you, Martin. Because if I changed mine, it didn't change yours tonight.
If I just take my camera off, it's
well. There's a way to do that. Do you wanna?
If you like click it or something, it doesn't work.
Yeah, so you go into I don't know what functions you've got.
So on the green room at the bottom.
Yeah, so if you go to the little cog, can you see the cog?
You do it that way. Oh, right, I did it on the three little dots.
on the bottom
Oh, three
screen.
little dots. I see those.
Yeah.
Do I settings or comments?
You need. I don't actually know how to do it on that way. I always do it through the cog. How do you do it, Marion?
Well, I press the three little dots.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me have a look. So if I press that now, it should come up: edit name, headline, edit avatar, edit avatar.
I only have comments and settings.
Yeah, it's because he's a guest. I think it's just slightly different.
That's probably why then. Yeah.
I'm sure your dad can work out how to do it and
I'll have
change
to
it.
figure that out. Yep.
In fact, I can't actually remember how to do it myself now, so that's good, isn't it?
Well, they probably change it anyways with the updates, possibly.
Yeah. So let's not go into that again. I'm going to end up doing a hive rant otherwise. So, but okay. So, well, yeah. I mean, look, it could be up for discussion, guys. If they want to see, I'm not going to put Keith under that pressure. He's been cultivating it a lot longer than me, but I'm more than happy to. If we reach a threshold, I'll do it. We'll shave it off on stream. But,
oh man.
We'll see how it goes, but that's in discussion. I mean, I'd rather walk on Lego.
Yeah.
I would rather walk on Lego too.
I must admit, this is the first year that I haven't shaved my head for a long time because I used to shave it every year for cancer.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get away with that one, but
no.
Okay, so let's get rid of these so I can see.
Okay.
So we're going to discuss, and I haven't prepared anything for this just because I didn't know how, deep in we were going to get with this. So last week we talked a little bit about, and if you guys haven't checked it out, please do so. Go back and check it out on replay. It was quite a popular episode. So we had Tyler Life Bricks on, we had Padawan on, myself, Whittakee came in at one point. We had Hive came on. I can't even remember who else. There was.
I came on for a short time to be abused.
Yeah, Slurpy came on. Nimble was on. So we all basically did a session about the 9 Star Wars Lego sets that are releasing in August, and obviously we all gave our ranking. Threw in our votes. I'm not sure. Are you a Star Wars Lego fan at all, Brick Bear?
Not really.
Okay.
Well, I
Well,
better not turn my camera around then.
to kind of summarize, there was a vast difference of opinion between us, and it did end up in a little bit of heated debate. It did end up in some kind of verbal abuse, for all friendly, of course, but it also did end up in me throwing
and some set abuse as well. I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, I also threw a Lego set off screen, and which just broke into like a bunch of pieces because I was adamant.
He was throwing his toys out of the pram.
The new version of the V19 Torrent is better than the original version, and I've taken some heat for it because I put that video out with my full view. Go and check it out, guys, on videos on YouTube. I'm releasing it in shorts as well in segments.
I like that video, by the way, Martin. I did.
It's over on Instagram to check out as well. But of course,
check it out.
You people can see it
I
because
agree with it, but I liked it.
Go over 3 minutes on Instagram, and it's not available for new viewers for whatever reason. So, but go and check it out. I got a little bit of flack for it, but that's what I love about this community is that people can have their opinions, and it isn't like I hate you because you don't like what I like. It is more. I mean, you do get a little bit of that if you go into the wrong sort of YouTube channels and Instagram channels, but generally most people are quite welcoming of, oh, that's a hot take. That's an unusual take. I don't agree with that, but okay, fair enough. And that's the way it's gone on in the chat since then. But one of the comments that I thought was worth kind of picking out and maybe picking on a little bit was that Whittakee did come on and he was quite adamant that I think the quote you said was, "I'm sorry, but the minifigures do not make the set."
Minifigures should, yeah, but I've slightly. It's what I should have said was that minifigures should not make the set, unless you're buying a battle pack. We have to put those in. Battle pack. We've got to push away. We're not talking about battle packs because obviously you buy them for the figures, yeah. But
okay, so first debate is you're also quite famous for saying that these. Let me get one just so I can.
So what's this? Pick on Whittakee night again.
No, but I'm just saying we've got to get the debate sparked, right? Okay, so you're
Yeah.
also quite famous for saying these sets, which don't have figures, should have figures.
Yeah,
So,
but I'm not saying it makes the set though. I just say it should have. That's totally different.
so I need to really clarify what it is you mean by that, because my view is that a set might be terrible.
What you're on about? Look, they do come with figures. Look, see. Look.
So what we'll do is I'll say my piece about this statement, and then we'll go around the room, and of course you guys can say what you think. And this doesn't, obviously it doesn't have to be Star Wars sets, it can be any sets. I'm limited to my knowledge, so this is why I'd appreciate you guys' input, because I only collect Star Wars. Oh, thank you.
Can I just say one thing about those MIDI scale ones though? They do have spaces for you to put mini figures on, so you know.
Yeah, spaces do not make the set.
No, they don't make the set. Right, you have your say, and I'll get ready for mine. I've got it all written down.
So I've got. This is
going to be good.
Starting to rub my hands now, right? So, and we just remember, guys, we've got to keep it friendly and PC, just because we should anyway, but also because we have children in the room. So, now. Like I said, I only collect Star Wars, which is, I think, is quite important that you guys chime in, because with Star Wars, as an example, you're never going to get original figures with these sets. And what I mean by that is they're not creating new characters 99% of the time for these sets. There is some exceptions to that with the Rebuild the Galaxy, in particular, the one set that's coming out in August. There's one figure in there, one character in there that we've not yet seen in Rebuild the Galaxy Season 1. So, you know, it does happen, but what I'm saying is 99% of the time it doesn't with Star Wars. So therefore, I'm always going to get a figure. So there's always, if that makes sense, you're always getting characters that you kind of already know who they are, you know about them. Whereas, say, Ninjago, for example, I remember we were reviewing that large set with the kind of character in the middle. Don't get me wrong, most people may know those figures, but sometimes they can drop in new characters. So looking at it from a broader perspective, it is hard for me to really have a point of view, but just from the point of view that I'm aware of, which is Star Wars, and I will include Mario because I bought a lot for my daughter because she was a huge fan of that. Disney, which Kirsty does have a lot of. And then, of course, I'm going to take into account the botanical sets as well, which we have a lot of in the house, which don't include figures. Overall, I would say this. Excuse me. I think set figures 100% make sets, because sometimes I've bought sets, maybe secondhand, that don't come with the figures, and I've been quite disappointed. I would have been less disappointed if I'd had the figures with them. An example would be the Ewok Village. I had the opportunity to buy that without the figures, and I just thought, it's a great set, don't get me wrong, but what is it without the figures? It would be just a bunch of trees, and it could practically be from any theme. There's nothing in it at all that makes it Star Wars apart from the figures.
I feel like minifigures are like the best part of the set.
Okay, so a fantastic point. But just to close off what I'm thinking, I would say that Whittakee's right in that they shouldn't be able to put out a terrible build but make the set buyable just because of the figures. And I think essentially that's what
I was trying to get across.
And I agree. But I will say that the V-Link, even though I like it, I can see people don't want to buy it. But I think the fact that they put 3 cracking figures in there really sort of sweetens the deal for me personally. But I'll also say that if there's a set coming out that's got double duplicate figures in, I'm less likely to buy it, because, say for example, a K2SO, I don't particularly like the K2SO, but if I've already got that figure that's coming with it, I'm even less likely to buy it because there's no exclusivity to it either. So that's where I land on minifigures. I would say 9 times out of 10, the minifigure boosts the set, makes the set worthwhile, makes the set kind of appealing, and makes the set more collectible. That's me. Yeah. Who wants to go next?
Well, I'll go next. I mean, Just trying to think now what I was going to say. I've written down here
And
somewhere.
you really shook it there.
Yeah. No. Thing is, where you said certain things is how you say it. It's like the way you were saying, like Ewok Village, without the, should. But there's a difference between should a set have minifigures? Yes, of course they should. But should the minifigures make the set? That's the difference. Like, for example, I won't use the T19 because I know you like it. So I use the Juggernaut. It's a terrible set. Now there are going to be people out there going to buy that just for the figures, not because of the set. And I think that's wrong. I think it's they can't like, oh yeah, we're bringing out these great figures. Let's not worry about the set. Let's make it rubbish. Sorry, make it rubbish. That's what I would. And like I said, you have to obviously put into different categories because certain sets are, the minifigures should make, as in battle packs, because that's why you buy battle packs.
So I throw in a spanner there.
Not really, because it's just a different. You have to. I mean, that's pretty obvious, isn't it?
No, but can I throw in a spanner there? Because
can you? Yeah, of course you can. I mean, I didn't interrupt, but you can, yeah.
So I get what you're saying, because battle packs, yeah, they're primarily for people. But does that mean then that you feel the same way as about the builds in that set?
Well, no, because the battle pack is it's mainly about, nobody really cares about the build, do they? I mean, look at that last one they brought out. That was a terrible build. The one from Ahsoka.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Everyone buying that for the Death Troopers and the the Death Stormtroopers or whatever they're called. And that's why, and to me, it felt like that they knew that, so they weren't worried about the set that they built with it, because that is a terrible set. I think even you said that, which is quite unusual. And that's what I don't agree with. I mean, people say, oh yeah, this set's great because of the figures. It's like, well, it should really be about the set first. But I'm not. But where I think people got it mixed up was they thought I was saying that it shouldn't have figures. No, they should have figures. Of course they should. Like I say, I complain. Yeah, those the dioramas. Some dioramas don't mind. Some are MIDI scale, so they shouldn't really anyway. But we use the MIDI scale, for example. They've even got space for you to put. I mean, look what I did at Brickworld. I got the home one, didn't I? And I went and spent like $15 on an Admiral Akbar so I could have him on the stand with. So yeah, I'm not saying that. Yeah, they should have minifigures. Of course they should. But should the minifigures make the set? No, I don't think they should. It's the set should come first, and then. But then again, there's another, there's a subcategory again, like, will people buy the set for the, they do. Certain people will buy, for example, I really want, like I do want General Kenobi and whatever her name is.
Ventress.
Yeah. Not too worried about the clone pilot because it doesn't look as good as the picture, does it? It's quite different, and I'm not a clone boy anyway. But it's like, yeah, I might have to buy that set just for that because it might turn out to be just as expensive to buy them singly. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. It's like that. For example, just to fill out my box, the young Leia. If I go to buy her, about $5 more, I could buy the set.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so that's my, yeah. I mean, I'm basically agreed with you anyway, but I just saying that there's a difference between saying that a set shouldn't have figures and a difference between saying, should it make the set? So
it's an ambiguous statement, which is why
every set should have figures, but at the end of the day, I don't agree with people saying, oh yeah, the set's rubbish and it's really overpriced. Oh, but the figures, yeah, I'll get it for there.
Well, it's funny you say that because I actually think the same when people judge a set based on the price. Now, if you're going to buy everything day one, then absolutely you should take the price into consideration. But then also you're probably the problem, because if you're going to buy stuff day one and you're complaining about the price, then you're the reason they keep putting the price up. I don't pay for.
I'm telling you now, I'm not a problem because I will not be buying any of these new sets. I haven't bought any.
What I'm saying is that people are making
sets.
comments saying, I don't like this set because the price is this. And I'm like,
yeah,
that's not anything wrong with the set. That's something wrong with the product overall and the product buying experience. That's not anything wrong with the set.
That's a natural way of saying it, though, isn't it? That's that's just a natural way of saying it.
I know, but what I'm saying is we were all in that last week. We were talking about the sets, and I was saying, and I made a point of saying, but does it look cool? Do you think it looks cool? Yeah. So let's judge the sets. What do you like? Do you like this set? Forget about the price. Because in a lot of cases, we don't know what the prices are when we see them.
But also there is what you're buying. Is it value to the money? You've got to put that into, you've got to put it into.
Every set I buy is value for money because I only buy it when it's value for money.
Yeah, and if you like it. I mean, I must admit, it does annoy me when people say, oh, God, it's really expensive. I'm not going to, and I don't like the set anyway. I'm not going to buy it. And then all of a sudden it goes on sale and then they buy it. It's like, well, hold on, you said you didn't like it.
Absolutely. Don't get me wrong. I said the K2SO and the Wicket were below the 7-point mark, which is my threshold for not buying. And I was conscious of that when I was giving them scores. When something that's a 7.1 is something that's not to say if the Wicket was available down the street, even if it's in 2 years' time for £10, I'd pick it up because it is still good value for that money. In which case it changes my. But in general, I think I am taking into consideration price for some elements. Because I wouldn't pay that because I know it's not going to come down enough in price realistically where I think it's worth the money.
I think with a lot of the new sets though as well, I think with a lot of the new sets as well, I just don't like the look of them either. I mean, I've discovered why I don't like the V19. It's out of proportion. The back wing is too far out the back. It should be closer. That's what makes it look odd. If it was a bit closer and a bit taller, it would look all right.
I get the argument about it, but I couldn't get my head around the argument about it being better than the old one in terms of scale or quality of build, because the old one was one of the worst builds ever, even when built. Building experience terrible, looked awful, and way out of scale. So there's points for and against. But when people were saying, no, the old one's so much better, I was just like, no, I ain't having it.
I mean, in my eyes, we have to agree to disagree, but in my eyes, it does look, when you compare it to a picture, it looks a lot more like it than the new one does, especially when it's closed. I mean, that's the problem. When it's landed, that wing is fast. That's what it was. I was thinking, what's wrong with it? And suddenly I realised what was wrong with it. But also, like I said, it's the quality of the sets as well. Like, for example, the Juggernaut. I've seen so many videos now where it just falls apart. Where's the quality control, Lego? It's like, and people say, oh, it won't fall apart if it's for children. They will be rough with it. They will pull it. It won't fall apart.
Agreed. But then there's also a school of thought that for me, that's not an issue because it's just going to sit on a shelf. Does it look good?
I'm thinking of everyone, Martin, not just yourself.
Yeah, but why do I think of other people when I'm buying? Yeah. Like when you bought that set, you didn't think a little Timmy down the road can't afford that set, so I'm not going to buy it because he can't afford it. So why?
I did. I bought two and gave him one.
Oh, look at that!
If I could,
anyway, let's let our guests have a say because obviously they've got wealth of experience beyond Star Wars. So I guess where you get more bang for the buck, arguably.
So I'm just checking. I've done everything. I've said everything on my list. Yeah, I
have. We can come back to you, mate. I just don't want these guys everybody's seen me and you argue for the last 42 episodes.
We weren't arguing, mate. Like I said, we were we were agreeing with some of the things, but it's just the way it's said, and you just got to
I wish I'd filmed our bickers and our arguments when we were at Brickworld because those were like world class.
No, that wasn't fair though, because I wasn't very well.
Yeah, apparently so.
Well, by the way, okay. I got camera going down my throat again on Wednesday. Just to let you know.
TMI.
Yeah.
But no, hopefully it goes well, mate. Honestly.
Thank you.
That's the second time now, right?
What? Yeah, be the second time. Thing is, I got no one to take me this time, so I got to have it without any sedation. So I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah. Gosh. Yeah. Never mind.
Can your boy not take you?
No, when they get to a certain when you get older, always remember your dad, all right? Because my kids don't.
That's
What-
what I'm thinking. I always live with him.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
Oh, my heart.
No,
Oh, this is gonna
unfortunately,
live
Connor's
for
working and Indy's on
save the
nights. So
stream. Make sure this saves forever.
Yeah,
no,
this is your
unfortunately, unfortunately, Connor's working and Indy's on. She's working as well, so it's all right.
So
At least they numb it. They do numb it. So.
I was just about to ask Brick Bear what he's snacking on.
Look like a Rice Krispie treat.
The rule of Cool Han Luke, Brick Bear, if you're listening, is that you can't bring snacks to the table unless you're sharing.
Oh. Did you hear that, Bryce?
Mm-mm.
Gotta run down. What were you snacking on? Was it tasty?
Uh-huh.
What was it? A Rice Krispie treat?
Yeah.
Have you got one for everybody?
What?
Did you bring one for all of us?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I could bring one downstairs.
Ah, there you go. So half of the streamers had a Rice Krispie treat. So Brick Bear, I know you did chime in at the beginning and said that, you know, the minifigures is the best part about, which I think is a fleeting and a really good point. The minifigures are the best part.
That's what it is with most sets, because like some sets, like the older sets, like I like the newer minifigs, but the old ones I don't really like them because it's just like normal clothes and then like just that normal smiley face.
Yeah.
I see what you mean, like the old, like yellow head ones, standard ones.
So can I ask you a question, Britt Bear?
What?
Do you play with your sets?
Well, some I do, some I don't. Like that Woodland Mansion fighting ring set. I don't play with it a lot, but I play with it a little.
So if you had a set that you liked, enjoyed playing with, it had great figures, but the set kept falling apart and looked terrible, would you be happy with that?
Probably not. Because even if I could like play with it, like if I feel like if it doesn't look good and if it keeps falling apart, I don't really like it.
Okay, great. You don't have to say no more. Thank you.
Like I think it's I can't remember what it's called, but the modular that was from that someone made. What's it called again? Not Town Square. The blue one.
I don't know.
Wait, an older one or a newer one? Oh, Market Street.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not Market Street. That was the third one.
I think it was just called
the one
Town.
right after Cafe Corner.
Yeah, that was Market Street, the blue one, the one I just got.
Oh yeah, Market Street.
Yeah.
I don't really like that one. I feel like it just looks like too weird. And I like Cafe Corner, even though there's nothing inside.
So,
because I feel like you could just like put your own stuff inside.
yeah, I think sometimes the fact that they leave it open to creativity and leave it open to interpretation is pretty good. But of course, there's always going to be those people who want to see those details already included. So if I can give you an example, Brick Bear, that set you were just building now, that 3-in-1 space, that doesn't come with any figs, right?
No, it comes with some figs.
Yeah, it does.
Good. Oh, okay.
Wait, I think. Yeah, there's I can show the box.
Yeah, I think we did see it earlier, but normally the figs are down the bottom, but with those, they're slightly different, aren't they?
Yeah, there they are. You can see them inside the roller coaster.
There's that
Oh,
baby
wow.
on the roller coaster. There's a baby astronaut.
Do you know what? I'm gonna have to get this for the little kid I work with. Ooh, that's
There's
nice.
a guy with the astronaut.
So
I think that's all of them.
So if you were to say that, let's just say for argument's sake, that set is a 10 out of 10. How many points would you take off if there was no figures included?
Well, it is a really cool set, but I do love the minifigures. And there's a light brick for the.
Thing is, a set like that's a roller coaster. It does need minifigures.
I think I would probably since you like kind of need a minifig for it to like go on the rides, but it's still really cool. I would probably take off like 3 points.
Oh wow. Okay.
So it would be a 7.
So
But
the reason
only
I
good thing
say
about that though is that you can also put your own little minifigures in there as well. So
Oh yeah, that is true. So maybe a 9.
wow.
Now
Okay.
that you mentioned that,
he's on my team.
Yeah, no, I was just about to say that I don't tend to display my figures with my sets very often. I mean, I don't tend to display my sets very often, if I'm honest. But when I do, I don't tend to put the figures with them. And again, that's weird because I do like the figs. I do enjoy the figs. I think they make the sets. But on the other side of the fence, a lot of the time I'll display them, particularly the Star Wars ships, without the figures anywhere near them. So there's so many schools of thought. It's quite difficult. But I just want to try.
You don't need minifigures, then. Basically, what you're saying.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But they
don't make a set, then, do they?
What percentage of the buy-in power, I guess, is the ultimate question, or the question we're trying to answer here, which we won't necessarily answer, but the rage of this debate, I guess, or the point of this debate is what percentage of buy-in power do the figs have? And for me, I would say at least 51% of it is the figures. That I'm drawn in because of the figures, regardless of, because I'm still a child when it comes to the figures, and that I like seeing them in the set. I'm more than that. I never look at them again.
Now on the head, basically, because you would get a different response from like we have from Britbear from children, because children would much prefer having the minifigures and stuff because most of them play with them.
Yeah,
I know some adults do as well, and we won't say.
And there was battle packs out when I was a kid. I don't know you didn't have Lego as a child yourself, Matt, even though you're slightly older than me, but there was battle pack. They weren't battle packs then, of course, but there was packs out in particular for Castle where they literally only came with. There was boxes of just figures, and that's not something they really do anymore. I'm talking about a box of like 8 to 10 figures with multiple different. So with Castle, you'd have a couple of spears, you'd have a couple of shields, a couple of swords, a couple of axes, and then they showed you how to make them all up, but you could mix it. So you could have a different body with different legs, different helmet. So you could effectively make like 20 variations of figure.
Again, that's not so much a set, is it? It's a battle pack sort of thing.
No, I'm just saying that.
Do you know what though? What really annoys me is that Lego would make so much money if they did that now. Why do they not do it?
I was just going to ask that. Why do we need the side builds on the battle packs? Why don't you take the side build away and put an extra figure in, and then you just have battle pack or 2, and then you just have battle packs.
So
So what's your spin on it, Keith? How where do you land in terms of the importance of the minifigure?
So I always like to find middle ground. So I'm going to say, like, for example, the midi scale ships. I think it'd be really cool if you have an iconic character from that ship to put the minifig with it. I don't think you have to make it exclusive, just for the pure fact of that's going to drive. I'm a different type of. I'm not a reseller, so like I get really frustrated by that kind of stuff. That stuff bothers me when people buy the set. And for anybody who does it, that's fine. I get it. Like, but me personally, I don't just want to buy the set and then like sell a figure at triple the price. Like that just that bothers me.
I've always say I buy to build, I don't buy to sell.
That's how I am. So like it's frustrating to me. Like I think it would be kind of cool to have the figure that's iconic with the ship, put it on the stand. Like you said, there's already a missing space for it, put it there. Using the 3-in-1 creator set that Bryce has, to me the minifigs don't sell the set, but they add value to it. So the roller coasters, exactly. Yeah. So the roller coaster is really cool to look at. The tower that dropped is really cool to look at. But if you build a tower that drops, you kind of need a minifigure showing like a screaming face emotion of what that is representing. Otherwise, it's just a soulless build. So I think you can do it really both ways. Like I agree really on both sides. I think it could make a set, and it also could just enhance a set. Just depends what it is. And again, Martin, like you said, it's with the audience too. Like to a kid, the set itself might be cool, but a set is just going to sit on the shelf. Whereas with the minifigs, you can play with those. You can put them on other builds, all kinds of stuff. So it really adds a value to the kids.
Because I will be honest, if I'm looking at a second-hand set like on eBay, not so much nowadays, but when I used to, I didn't even look second at a set. If it said no figs, moved on. So, it's not like I'm saying that sets shouldn't have, like I said, sets. There's a difference between sets need minifigures, but the minifigures shouldn't make the set. That was, but yeah, they do need. Yeah, of course they do. I mean, it's like, I don't know, having a McDonald's without the burger in the middle, isn't it? I mean, but yeah, just, I mean, like I said, because I'll just show you, I don't know if you can see, there's just a little bit, and I displayed my figures with them.
Yep.
So, oh yeah, Martin, have you noticed I'm back in my room? I haven't been in here for ages. Look at that. Look at that beauty now. Look at that.
Ah, nice.
Nice. And like, I don't know if you can see. No, I can't get the angle properly. I've got Barador up there, right up there. Yeah.
Is this the new shelf you just bought?
Yes. So it's a whole, and behind me actually you can see my all my MIDI scales.
Oh yeah, yep.
And can you see what's right at the top there, Martin?
The V19.
No. My avatar sets.
Oh yeah. So I mean that was what I was just about to say. Actually, we'll get onto that in a sec because there's a exclusivity with those as well because they only made so many sets, but the range of figures over us. I mean that's the other thing with Star Wars as just as the easiest comparison I can make is that obviously there's a lot more characters I guess, but they kind of spread it quite thin purposely so that they can kind of keep people coming back for more. Whereas with those avatar sets, they kind of crammed like 5 or 6 key figures into every set. So you kind of bought, I don't know, what is it, 3 or 4 sets, and you got every character in the entire movie franchise.
Yeah, and they all go together as well. The first wave, like I said in that video. So, if you haven't seen that video, go back and watch that. That's a great.
Yeah, so those limited run
video that was.
Those limited run type sets like that are kind of pretty cool.
I don't understand when they brought the second wave out why they suddenly gave them short legs. Never understood that. Never mind.
Yeah, it's kind of the lack of consistency. Anyway, I'm going to throw up some comments because we haven't had any chat time in at all. So the wave is ridiculous. I don't get the people that complain yet still buy every set. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I did put that one up ages ago, but I will say I'm surprised that nobody in the chat yet or nobody here has said yet that no figgy, no buy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that was a statement that I think where Super Chat that Sean and the A-Cob boys did, and I don't agree with that because the MIDI scale sets, and I'll say this now officially, is my favorite sub theme.
Yeah.
If
that's the only thing I will disagree with because, like I said,
if I could only buy.
They have a space for a figure. They should put a figure with it. I don't agree with the helmets and stuff like that, but with the MIDI scale sets,
regardless, if something happened and I could only buy one sub theme within Star Wars, it would be the MIDI scale, and I'd do nothing else.
They are nice,
and of course they, famously don't have figures. So
very quickly, Mark, at the top of your head, very quickly, I'm putting you on the spot here. Very quickly, in 3 seconds, tell me what you would like to see next for the MIDI scale.
For the what?
For the MIDI scale. What's the next ship you'd like to see?
Venator.
Just personally yourself. Venator, right? Cool.
Yeah, Venator. And I also wouldn't mind seeing General Grievous's. I can't remember the name of the ship.
Oh, you can have that one. What the begins with an M, doesn't it?
Not Malevolence.
Yeah. How about you, Keith? You got one?
I have not kept up with the MIDI scale, so I would be speaking out of turn. I mean, I've seen them, and I really like looking at them, but I do not collect them personally.
So Zizu, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry we missed you when you first came in. Wait, explain. You don't like KTS or the character, the minifig? No, I love that. Again, this was just a quick snapshot of what I said last week. I think K2SO is one of the best things to come out of modern Star Wars in terms of character, original idea for a character, and in terms of if I had to say one of the top 5 things that have come out since Disney, Star Wars, and I know that's a whole nother argument for some people, K2SO was up there. I think they've done the build well in terms of when you look at how they've used pieces. to be able to create that look to the point where you look at that from a distance, you're like, I can't even see what pieces they've used. And then you look closer and you realize, wow, I never would even dreamt of using that piece in that way. That agree with. So love K2SO, love the way they've done the build. I just don't actually like it because for some reason it just doesn't look right to me. There's something about it that just doesn't like. I'm not interested in seeing that on my shelf, basically. And again, it's weird because I've never really had that opinion before about a set, but it's just something about it was like, no, not for me.
Well, if it helps, Zizu, I had it as my number 2. So there you go.
Yeah, it was my second to last and his number 2. But, so what else have we missed? No from Nimble. So there you go. That's him agreeing with that.
Rumor has it might get the midi Veneto in January next year.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Maybe. Yeah, because I wouldn't mind that. I don't want the UCS one, but I wouldn't mind the.
I'm a sucker for buying figs on the aftermarket or mocks. I build tiny mocks, so it's not that bad. Yeah, I've seen some of those. Instead, it'd be interesting to see this. A couple of those pop back up. I don't care about Zelda. We're talking about Zelda now. Okay. So Liam's out of bed. It's obviously in Australia, so they're 8 hours ahead of us. It's Monday morning.
Martin, can I just interrupt you in a minute?
Yeah, go.
I thought we forgot to do this.
No, not yet.
All right.
It's coming.
All right, because I just read the private chat. That was all.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Bryce. We didn't forget about your joke, mate. I was just getting carried away. In fact, the last comment that I was going to pull up was somebody saying, "Does anybody like Market Square?" ?
Yes.
But okay, so yeah, the joke of the day. But if you've got multiple jokes, even better.
I got multiple.
Bryce, not the entire book. Just pick a few.
Yeah, I'm just picking one from each book.
Okay. We have 3 books.
3 jokes.
Yep. Okay.
You've got the stage.
Okay. Let me pick one.
These are books he and his grandma like to make together.
Cool.
Okay. Which state has the most pencils?
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, something to do with Pennsylvania.
Yep, it's Pennsylvania.
Woohoo! That's funny.
Man, look at that. You gave him an easy one that time, Bryce, because we already said we're from Pennsylvania.
Oh, that is true.
Would you rather me not say if I know the answer? If I think I know the answer, would you rather just build up tension?
What do you mean?
Well, the chat can join in as well.
Do you want to be able to do the punchline yourself?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, why did the kid bring a ladder to school?
I don't know.
You guys think a little more.
What'd you say? Why did the kid bring a ladder to school?
Yeah. Why did the bring kid a ladder to school?
What?
That's what I thought you were gonna say. But it's why did the kid bring a ladder to school? Should I say it?
I'm just gonna guess.
Yeah, I give up.
Because she wanted to go to high school.
Yeah,
High school.
I nearly said it. Good one.
Okay, last joke. What do you call people who love ceilings?
What do you call people that love ceilings?
Roof.
No.
No, you got me stumped on that one as well.
Celia.
No. Ceiling fans.
Oh, we got a ceiling Dan guest in the chat. Oh, there it was. Ceiling fan.
That last one was my favorite one, definitely.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay, but I got one for you then.
Okay.
What do you call a dog with no legs?
A hot dog?
Call it what you want. It won't come to you.
That's shocking. That was my least favorite joke.
Bryce,
That's a
you
good
get-
clean
you get-
joke. At least it was clean.
I got one for you. I think I might have told you this one on a stream before, though, Brick Bear. So apologies if so, because I've only got like 3 in my arsenal, and 2 of them are suitable to stay on the stream. So, what did one snowman say to the other snowman?
No, you can't say this one. Is it?
I don't know.
I don't
Can you
remember this
smell
one.
carrot?
What?
Can you smell carrot?
I don't get it, but it's fun.
Well, their nose is
a carrot.
I know that, but still.
Okay, I'll just have one more. That's worse than my last one. All right, one more. What's stripy and sounds like a horse?
Stripy and a zebra.
Yes. Hey.
Sounds like us. I completely.
I'm just going to bring this up here. Zebra is apparently not how you guys say it, right? You called a zebra.
Zebra. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I said zebra, so because.
Yeah, I have a hot debate with you and your pronunciation of the letter Z. So or Z. Excuse me.
I know, because that's understandable because you stole our language and then changed it. But it's the same, like, when I am talking to Americans, I do change because, like, when I was saying the garage sale, could we call it garage?
Oh, yeah.
I had to change it. I had to keep saying garage because they were going, what? Yeah. So.
That's good.
I was calling it a yard sale, but.
Well, same thing. Yeah.
We also call them boot sales over here as well.
Well,
I haven't heard that one.
Car boot sale. Yeah, a lot of them sell them out the back of their car, so it's called a car boot sale.
If it makes you feel any better, there's no Z in my language either.
Oh, that's okay. Good. Okay. Yeah. Yep. That one threw me off because if it's Z, to me, you would call it a zebra.
Some people do call it a zebra.
Really?
Yeah. Zebra crossings.
No, but in fairness,
you don't hear anyone in England normally say a zebra crossing. They say zebra crossing.
Yeah, and I was going to say.
Okay.
So wait, yeah. We do, but when we say the alphabet, when we say the
Z-double-E, wouldn't it? Z, as in B.
When we say the English alphabet, we do say X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
No, do we say X, Y, Z, or do we say X,
No, we do. Unless you're watching, I gotta say
the whole thing.
X, Y, Z.
A, B, C, D.
Tell me how to get to Sesame Street.
Oh gosh.
Sorry.
It's weird. But there's 29 letters in the Welsh alphabet.
Hey, thank you, Nimble. It's the only time he's ever agreed with me.
But yeah, guys, look,
that's fine.
That's
fine.
Appreciate you guys both coming out.
Thank you for having us.
It was lovely to have you both on. Brick Bear, an absolute pleasure and a privilege to have you as the first. What do we call it? Wi-Fall.
Yep.
I think it was Team Hamill who said K-Fall and
K-Fall, yeah.
It could be a kid fan of Lego.
Yeah, that's a lot better because it sounds like on your
Wi-Fi. Child fan of Lego.
Yeah.
Yep.
But so pleasure to have you on.
Technically, we have had a child on, but it was on a live stream in Brickworld.
Yeah, and he wasn't a guest. He was just
no, he wasn't a guest. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, what was his name? Mannix,
something like that. Yeah.
Shout out to Mannix if he's out there. And I'm sorry if I got your name wrong, but yeah, so pleasure to have you. Good luck with. So Keith, good luck with the charity. Obviously, we'll.
Thank you. Yep. Touch base
and touch base before that, and of course, everybody out there watching. I'll do the plug in a sec, but Brick Bear. Congratulations and good luck with the YouTube channel. Hopefully next time you come back on, maybe in the future, you may be on a couple of 1,000 subs. So you might be a bit too busy to come on and spend time with us, but too famous.
I'll give you his agent's contact info.
Hopefully it goes well. I'd be interested to see.
Before you go, you might want to see what I built. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Flex.
Yeah.
6,167. No, 87 pieces. And it's bleeding hefty.
I was gonna say, yeah, it looks hefty.
So Brick Together, Click Together is now up to 56 subs.
Ooh.
I'm not sure what it
We
was
got
before.
5 more.
I got 5. Holy cow! Thanks, guys.
And Brick Bear is now hit the 60, guys.
Oh man, he's 40 away.
So we both got 5.
Yep.
Fantastic. And I'll say it one more time, guys. The link for both of these guys' YouTube channels and for Brick Together, Click Together's Instagram are in the description. You don't need to wait for the stream to end before you go back. Click the back button. Keep us in a box in the corner. Click on that. Wait, is that Lego?
Yeah, that was a gift with purchase from a couple weeks ago, I think.
Wow.
Yep, he just built it.
Did it come with any figs?
No.
Ah,
Was it a gift for purchase?
yeah. Yep.
But guys,
Yeah,
go and check out the links. Hit the links. Go across. Sub to both these guys. They both got some fantastic things upcoming and lots of entertainment for you guys who love that kind of stuff. So go and check it out. Especially if you kind of fed up with Star Wars, because I'm at the point now where pretty much everything I surround myself with is Star Wars Lego, and it is nice to see something fresh and different, especially from different perspectives, different age groups, different parts of the world. So go and check that out, and please do that now and see if we can get those guys up.
Well, that's why I'm looking forward to maybe buying the some of the One Piece sets, a bit different.
Yep.
So
that
set you got there. Little lad, like I said, I work with, had it. They like the teachers came round, but they set it up with a little battery and stuff, and you'd press a button and it'd go round.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Wait, are those? So what's the bits sticking out? Are they supposed to be like? Are they fireworks?
Yeah. Bryce,
Yeah.
can you show him the box, bud?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was just a couple weeks ago. It just came out.
Wait, and did you just build that on the stream?
Yeah.
we did. Yeah.
Wow.
There you go.
There you go, guys. So if you like seeing that kind of thing, go and check it out, because if you know my streams, I end up building like 3 pieces on my streams. So too much talking, not enough action. Well done. Looks amazing.
Well, I've actually never done a stream on my channel before.
Oh, of course, right. Yeah. So it's not necessarily live, right?
You should do a build stream with Tyler and see who does the most build.
Well, but I do make videos on my channel.
Are you going to be showing your face? Have you managed to find some time in your schedule to appear on the charity stream?
I might go on the charity.
I thought you were, because I told him the other day he thought he wasn't going to see me all weekend. I said, you can be on the stream with me. He was just like, oh, okay. So
you'll have to check your diary and just make sure you got no other appointments, no other things coming up. But no, it was great to have you both, guys. And like I said, guys, check out the link, the donation link for the charity event that's going to be starting from the 20th. But of course, the donation link is open now, and the events link, both in the chat. I've pinned the donation link. Please go across, check that out. Check these guys out on YouTube and Instagram. Find out more about what's coming up. I will flash the event page thing up a little bit later on after you guys have gone. Just to remind people, and we'll do another plug at the end of the show anyway. But look, appreciate you guys coming on. Appreciate you taking some time. Fantastic builds. And good luck with tonight's stream. If I can stay awake that long, I'll try and pop in to say hello.
Sounds like a plan.
What time is this?
8 o'clock Eastern. So about what, 1 o'clock for you guys?
Oh, I got to get up at 6, so maybe not.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, great to have you guys.
Thank you much.
Yeah,
any
thank you. Thank you for coming.
Closing thoughts before you go?
I'm just going to say thank you, you and everybody for supporting us and everything we do. And thanks for, letting Bryce hop on today. I know this was fun for him now, his first time on a live stream that wasn't mine. So I appreciate that. You've always been so supportive of him as well. So appreciate that.
And
very nice to meet you both.
You as well.
Thank you for letting us come on, and all of the subscribe and all of the subs too.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
Thank you.
There you go, guys.
I think you actually got another subscriber from this.
Did I?
Oh, I remember you were at 233, and now you're at 234.
He's even keeping track of you.
I ain't got any.
I have. I'm on 234. So I think it was Team
Team Hummel.
Team Hummel. Is that somebody you guys are affiliated
Yeah.
with?
Yep.
Right. Because I think we shouted them out as Sean and family earlier, which obviously was a mistake. So apologies if they're still
sorry for that. I thought it was
I'm
because
sorry.
we
I
know
missed
somebody
that, yeah.
called Sean Hummel. So
No, I'm sorry. I didn't even catch it. Yeah, his name's Peter and his wife Alyssa and their 2 kids. That they're usually on Family Build Sundays too, which we haven't done in a while. We need to get back to that as well. So.
Well, I apologize for that because I thought it was
No. It's I'm sorry I didn't hear you say that.
No.
But no, I appreciate it. Yeah, so it's nice to keep you at least keeping a track of my subs as well. So yeah, fantastic. So look, guys,
I was on 27. I'm probably on 25 now.
I won't keep you guys any longer. Thanks for popping in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
pleasure.
Take care of yourself. See you soon.
All right, see you guys. Thank you.
Take care.
All right, bye.
I meant to say thanks for breaking up the tension as well between of our discussion.
Well, there wasn't much tension tonight because I actually, because like I said, it was just a mix of words. Once we realised what we were actually talking about, it made sense.
Yeah, and we probably
it wasn't so much. Like I said, it wasn't so much that it needs a set. It was does it make it? And then once we got that worked out, it was okay. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine, man. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that discussion tonight. Also, I did send you a link if you're still there, Nimble. Because he sent that, but I did send him a link quite a long time ago.
I sent him it earlier, didn't I?
Yeah. So
just in case we missed any pockets master, I saw them. In case we missed any comments, I just want to scroll back.
Yeah, that's all right. It's fine. I was so engrossed with the conversation and stuff. It was like I said, it was good debate tonight. It was good.
Alan Tudzik is good as K2SU. 100% agree. No figure, no buy. That's what I got to. What's this? I didn't even care about the Zelda. Oh yeah, we got that.
And it was great how Britbear got involved as well. And that's why I was asking questions and stuff about playing and stuff. And got some good answers. It was great, really good. Really enjoyed tonight. It's still not over yet.
I need figures in my sets. A few brickheads aside, I don't buy sets without figures. Ooh, so no MIDI skills for you then, Pockets Master, I'm guessing. And thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm kind of the same.
I mean, I don't collect. There's certain things anyway that don't come with minifigures that wouldn't be interesting anyway, like the helmets and stuff. So, talk of the devil, there he is.
Evening.
Good evening. Right. How are you?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't jump on a bit earlier. Missus has been when I'm on watching the baby monitor. I don't want to be on stream in case he starts causing chaos. But yeah, I was listening in. Interesting, especially the debate about no figure, no buy.
Like I said, it was good. It was good debate, and it was quite calm as well.
T-shirt as well. Repping.
Yeah, it's a bit.
It's bloody boiling in it.
You said you were freezing earlier.
It's freezing in the chat, boiling in real life. But
for Castle fans, Lego should focus on just minifig battle packs or creator boxes. Yeah, they used to do those, and they're amazing. I found the instructions for one the other day, and it's just like I can't remember whether there was 6 or 8 figs in there. I've still got most of them as well. They're obviously really badly deteriorated now, but they've still got like the helmets and stuff. And they're just such cool sets to be able to just get figs.
For Castle fans, Lego should just give us anything.
Yeah, they should.
We're going to be grateful.
Yo,
when's that 3-in-1 coming out? Is it out yet?
What's that?
The 3-in-1 set, is it out yet?
Out in August.
Out in August, yeah. That sell well. There's I don't know if you've seen him, Nimble. He's on YouTube. He's called Beyond. Is it Beyond the? No, it's not Beyond. Oh God, what's his name? Damn, I can't think of his name now. He's like about, I don't know, probably about 70 or 80 years, and he's just recently got in
1954 or something.
Yeah, that's it. I've been following him. I think I'd love to try and get him on the show. But he loves, doesn't he? He loves Castle. He loves.
Yeah, I think you sort of
he
put me on to
senior
watching.
fan of Lego, isn't it? He's trying to.
Yeah, you sort of recommended me to his page.
Oh, I did I? Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's
I just find him quite funny as well. Quite, yeah.
Yeah. It's
loves,
interesting to see people like you say, he's a senior fan of Lego, isn't he?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the January wave that got leaked on Instagram?
I haven't yet.
No.
It's on Coop. It's on Get Cooped.
Right, I'll have a look afterwards. I won't look now because I'll be because I'd have to come
it's
off
pretty meh.
We've got 45 minutes.
Cool, and you were saying, you wanted a MIDI scale Venator. It's coming, boy.
Woohoo!
It's coming. MIDI scale.
Rumored.
MIDI scale 8080 as well, apparently.
Nice.
Mini scale 8080.
MIDI
scale.
I thought it was now not called MIDI scales. It was called the Starship Collection. So how can that be?
No, I don't know.
Oh, exactly.
Buildable BB-8.
Yeah, but come on. I mean, I'm not being funny, but we're getting a 8080 at Christmas, and then we're getting one straight afterwards as well.
I did think with the MIDI scale line, the 8080 is sort of due.
I bet that's. You've got to remember this is it's July and it's rumours, isn't it? A lot of them could be false or slightly different. Until there's leaks, rumours are rumours. So
I get that, but it's coming from Coop and Bricktogether. Them guys don't usually mess about with it.
What I've got, I can see, right.
So now that Nimble's here, shall I get that thing out of the way that I was going to do?
Yeah, so I just wanted to catch up with the chat a sec. So Joel's in the house. Joel, you went to that Cardiff festival today. Festival, different one to the normal one. The rest of us three have been to. Let me know in the chat, mate, what it's like. And if you're free and you want to pop on and come and say, we've done our topics really now, mostly. So if you want to pop on and let me know what it's like. Friends of the show, come on. And Stud Sidious, now that you're back in the heat, and certainly because you're offering to send you a freebie, which is above and beyond what you need to do, mate. But I'll speak to you offline. But are you going to come on and make your reappearance on the Cool Han show? I'd really love it if you come on. If you're still out there, let me know. We'll get you on, mate, talking about what's going on. I basically just said that 5 comments ago. Oh, yeah, sorry, mate. We missed that. I'm a little bit behind with the chat. I do apologize. Brickling designer being an exception. I said no figgy, no buy. I got to admit, a fig does draw me in. Oh, that's Nimble. There you go. That's how far behind I am.
This is what I got on the Amazon Prime.
Ooh, nice. What did you pay? What was it? 23, wasn't it?
Nah, 40 quid.
What?
But it's a 60 quid set, isn't it?
Where's it?
But were they selling that in Smiths for 37 something?
Ah,
no, it was I bought it for $39.99 on Amazon Prime Day, and then obviously the next day it dropped down to like 38, so or even 37. So I missed out on a couple quid at the most, but I'm not really that arsed.
Went to the Lego shop today to fill what could potentially be my last pick of brick box. Why is that?
I nearly did get the
Oh, because there's a new one opening. Yeah. Sorry, go on, guys.
Yeah, what's his name? Oh god, bloody the little droid. What's his bloody name? Jesus, what's wrong with me? Chopper. I nearly got him up from Amazon, but then I thought, no, Martin, no, you don't need
20 quid off, wasn't it? Which ain't bad, to be fair, considering it's pretty new. But and I credit Muttley here. He's sort of teaching me the ways of.
Muttley helped me with my Razor Crest. It was him that helped, basically persuaded me to get it.
He taught me don't buy anything that's less than 33% off. So I'm sort of sticking to that now.
Well, it was down to 69 something, wasn't it? And I thought, well, and I was looking at the R2D2 and the Grogu that was roughly the same price, and they're down to like 64, 62 pounds in Smith. So I'm waiting for it to drop
Chopper will go lower.
Yeah,
definitely. I mean,
I reckon
it's
it'd
very
be
new,
in
isn't
his
it?
early 60s, I reckon, by Christmas. So
Yeah, it's only a May set, and that's a big drop, isn't it?
yeah. Well, I think a lot of people are now waiting, aren't they, for sales and stuff. The days of me buying day one is apart from May the 1st, that's a bit different. But
I know, but when I think GWPs, that it changes the sort of outlook of day one buy, done it, because you are getting essentially a discount in a way, because you're getting, if you sold that GWP, you would get a discount.
Yeah, but again, the only reason why I would get a on day one is for the set, so I wouldn't want to sell it because that's the only reason why.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like I bought the God, the names are really not coming out my head today. The Shire. I bought that on day one because I wanted the Spiegels, so I wasn't going to sell it because I wouldn't have bought it on day one if I didn't want that set. So
yeah, fully agree. But it sort of it sweetens the idea of day one buy, doesn't it? When you get a nice gift with purchase, it can justify it a bit better.
Unless it's a TIE fighter.
See, I'm not getting stuck on that rumor yet because it's not been said by anyone serious. When it does, then I'll believe it.
I mean, it should come with one anyway. So
okay,
yeah. Sorry, Martin, you were doing the chat, weren't you? Sorry.
No, it's fine. My mate asked me if I was going to try and get Oasis tickets. I said maybe.
Oh no!
Shocking. Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. Yeah, that's a Pulp Fiction reference. Cool. Whoop whoop, go Brick Bear. Thanks for tuning in, Missy B, aka Laura. Hopefully we'll get to chat a bit more. I know we did chat briefly at Brickworld, but chat briefly a bit more in person on the charity stream. People always say Lego ideas stole my idea after they signed away the rights. Yeah, it's a business. Did I get any, Bryce? People get so angry. I don't know. People get so angry about no middle boys. Nothing against the sets. Not that interested in them. No helmets either. What? No middle boys.
Guessing he means no MIDI.
Oh, MIDI. Yeah, sorry, it does say MIDI. I'm trying to read with sunglasses on. On the way to work. Liam's on his way to work. Yes, obviously in Australia.
Yeah, but like I said, with the MIDI, the MIDI scales that's no excuse because they've got a space, so you can just put a figure on there. Just put one on there.
It's sort of teasing, isn't it, having that little space there.
Like I said, I deliberately went and bought an Admiral Akbar just to put on my home one. Have
you showed your new shelves yet, Whittakee?
I slightly. I mean, I can show you a little bit.
Do you want to do your moan thing now then?
Nice one, mate.
And then, oh God Christ!
Don't fall over.
I can't get the bloody angle. There you
Cracking,
go.
mate.
Just about to see the dragon and then I've got some over there as well. And this side, but I haven't finished this side yet. Behind me, I've got like stuff as well. So yeah, I'm in my room. I've been in this room for months.
Looks great, mate.
It does. It's getting there. It's going to get hopefully better soon. It's just getting the motivation. But the problem is, I've only got one shelf left empty. I was like, Jesus, really? I thought I was going to have a.
Well, it's the classic battle, isn't it, of a Lego fan.
Yeah, okay, let's get this moon out of the way, shall we? Get me whinge out of the way.
Big May wave from the Mando movie, guaranteed.
Yeah. I just put that up because I didn't know really what else to put. Yeah, I'm disappointed.
Oh, I got to the bottom of the chat. Yeah, I got to the bottom of the chat. That's good timing.
Right. Okay, is it right to put me on solo? Yeah, is that okay if I put myself on solo?
Yeah, go ahead,
Right, so here's my little whinge. First of all, I would like to say I'm not whinging about this set. Awesome, yeah? Big shout out to Fritz for selling it to me. I got it at Brickworld.
Have you opened it yet?
I have, yes. This is what I'm going to... So I was like, brilliant. I was like, so looking forward to this. Look at it. Lovely little set. It's quite rare. Lovely little plaque. So So I get it. Open up the bags. Do that. Get the bags out.
Oh, you haven't got your skin tone trousers on again, then, have you?
Then I get my instructions out, right? And I get the instructions out. Something falls out. What the hell is that?
Yeah, it's a sticker,
I
isn't
am
it?
very disappointed that it came with a sticker for the plaque. I was not expecting it. I was like, what the? Now that,
I got to be honest, I didn't know that.
Wasn't
I was
it?
like,
Wasn't it
come
a
on.
set that come out during the time when all plaques were stickers, though?
I want the big ones, yeah, but I still thought some
kind
of
of
the small
not.
ones.
No, because the
It is only look. It is only a little small one, and I was just so I'm just saying, I was just surprised and a little bit miffed. I was like,
I thought it was a QR code.
I was like, bloody hell. Well, that's what I thought first of all when it fell out, and then when I turned it over, I was like, what the beep?
Oh, you're right, mate. Because look, the meditation diorama came out before that.
Yeah,
And it had a printed plaque, and then all the dioramas that came after had a printed plaque. So they just
there
did.
you go. Look, there you are.
That's naughty. That is. That's well naughty.
That's very naughty. So there you go.
Naughty, very naughty.
That's naughty, that.
I think my little moan now is justified. What does the chat think?
Yeah, mate.
Thank you. Right. Anyway, that's enough of that.
You've got a dub for the set, though.
Oh yeah, the set gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. Apart from that, I was a little
How
bit.
nice is the head print on Luke? You know, with the black eye. It's so cool, isn't it?
So, I haven't opened it. See, so I haven't really.
Oh, I spoiled it for him.
I was. Oh, that surprise gone then.
Spoilers on an old set.
But like, well, I'm glad I got that out of the way now because now I can build it. I didn't want to build it until I did this on the.
Yeah, you'd have to send it to Greg, aka London Bridge Bricks, and get him to do it. Sticking Legos be like.
Yeah, do you reckon he gets disappointed if it's printed?
There will be Oh, let me put that back on.
I gotta say,
There will be a video coming on Instagram about it. So
it does worry me with stickers that, like, in years to come, they're just going to be crumbled, and these sort of sets are going to look a bit naff.
I don't know if I can do that. Oh, what a just a fun thing. By the way, Nimble, congratulations on your last stream. Really enjoyed it.
Last video.
Your video, yeah, I know what I meant.
Thank you very much.
With the old Potion Master.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
Yes, I do look forward. The only thing I will say, because obviously I do show them to the little lad, is could you make the stories a little bit longer?
I'll try. I can only get it's hard.
That's not actually a moon. That's just
no,
so
of
great.
course not.
It'd be nice if they were a bit.
It's hard to record stuff at the moment because obviously I do everything in my loft and it's absolutely roasting up there.
So bloody hell! I bet your bloody Lego's melting.
Yeah, it's really off-putting to go in there at the moment. I've got the next video wrapped up. That's coming out not tomorrow, but next Monday. But yeah, they're coming thick and fast at the moment. The next video we do will be a longer one, and then once I've got my stuff from Slurpy, when he comes back and sends me that'll be a long video too.
Oops.
Lovely table.
Yeah. So it's working. I am actually trying to work some out. Martin, do you mind if I just play this for a bit of fun?
Do it.
No, you go for a minute. I'm trying to work out what it is.
This is
that is that a hair on the table?
It might be a cat's hair on there. Yeah, it's not a pube. Don't worry. I did pop before. It's the same table as because I'm sure you saw my razor. Oh yeah, thanks for the comment, Nimble. Saw my razor crest video. Similar to what I did with the X-Wing, where I did a little one, a bigger one, and you seen that one, Martin?
Yeah. And I've seen the Razor Crest one, yeah.
Yeah, the Razor Crest. Yeah, so I just wanted to show. It's a bit of fun. It's an exclusive. It'll be coming on Instagram, so it's just a bit of fun. Here we go then. Do I have to go onto the other page to press play? Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
You should be able to share a video if you've got it downloaded onto your.
Well, it is on. You can see it, can't you? So if I press play now, it should run.
No, but I'm saying if you got it downloaded.
Okay. Oh, why aren't you playing?
Yeah, it's crap. If you've got it downloaded, if you've got the video downloaded, just play it from there instead.
I think I'm going to have to just play it and not be able to see myself. You can hear me, can't you? Can I? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So just tell me if it's playing. All right. Just say yeah. I wonder why and what all these sig figs and human jabber are queuing up for.
Playing.
If your name's not down, you're not coming in. They're queuing up for the ACOB nightclub.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yay! And when they're not doing a nightclub, they're in their offices streaming great shows for me and you. Ta-da!
Brilliant, mate.
There you go, a bit of fun.
Nice little advert for
Have
it.
you got the Box of Boys music?
No, I haven't, and I didn't know if I'd be able to use it even if I got. I mean, and plus, I wouldn't know how to probably bloody put it on anyway.
Yeah, so you
it's
can
a bit of
add.
fun. I have sent it to Sean, and I did say, "Oh, if you could add the music to it, it'd be great."
No, I've got it. He sent me the files because it's something I'm working on. So, but he said not to like go nuts sharing them. I'm sure he'd be all right with Whittakee having them. So, with you having them, I don't know why I said Whittakee third person, but it'd be all right with you having them.
About people like, oh yeah, do something with the set. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll do that. That'd be a bit of fun.
You doing it on Instagram and then copying to YouTube, or the other way around?
That at the moment, that I just I sent it as a message to Sean. So I just went on to the message that I did to Sean and just put it on there then. So I haven't actually got it. I haven't put it on Instagram yet, not properly.
No, I was going to say when you post
I will do. Yeah.
You can upload. There's a button in the top right hand corner. Upload original music, which basically anything that's saved on your phone.
Okay.
So you can use it for that. I know Jedi Master Bricks has been doing it with a few of his. So
right. So I'd have to first of all though download it from someone.
No, I got it. I can send it to you. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
that's what I mean. Yeah. Oh right. Okay. Cool. But also I didn't know. Copyright things, and I didn't.
Well, they own the music, so there is no copyright thing there. So
right.
As long as you've had permission to use it, which obviously you would have.
Because like I said, I even asked him because I was a bit worried about the Box of Boys thing on it, the T-shirt, and he's like, "Yeah, no, that's fine."
Yeah, once you purchased it, they can't do nothing about it. It's not like you're
right. But yeah,
I'm sending these. I've sent the link out to Joel just because I thought we've cleared our plate, and he's a friend of the show.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure whether he's going to actually pop on because I wanted to hear about this. He went to a brick convention today that I was tempted to go to myself, but decided not to. There's a different company.
Brickfest one or a different one?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a different company.
Right. Okay.
I was just keen to hear about it in terms of comparing it to others.
Right.
But
so I've got to go and get myself another drink. It's so bleeding hot.
Get the kettle on, mate.
No, I need a cold orange juice, mate. Oh.
There's nothing more refreshing than a cup of tea.
True. I'll tell you what, I'll get an orange juice and a cup of tea. There you go.
A chaser.
Make us one of there, mate.
The nightclub I used to go to called Chasers.
Oh, speaking of the man, here he is. Wait a sec. This new bloody... why does it do that to me? StreamYard, it's just stopping me from... I had to set the tone thing, so it makes a noise now. You might not have heard it, but there's a noise now when somebody comes in. Shred Nation, what's happening? But for whatever reason, I can see Joel is down there, but it won't let me... Because they've changed StreamYard around. They've made this block thing at the bottom bigger. I can't scroll down to press the button to let him on. What the hell?
How did you get me in?
Hello. Because at the time when you came in, there was only a few pictures across the top. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to delete this picture, which was the thumbnail, and then he should jump up to the next row. There you go.
Hello there.
How are you doing, mate?
What's good? There. Hello. It's so weird actually using StreamYard. I've not used this thing in so long.
I was going to say, do you use StreamYard? Yeah.
Not anymore. I've switched to Loom, which is more for video stuff. But yeah.
Right. Well, basically, it hasn't changed probably since you used it last, and apart from what you're seeing now. I mean, I know it's limited when you're a guest, but it's so different. Everything we created for the show over the course of the year, which I'm really upset about because, quick little plug, next week's show is our 1 year anniversary of the show.
Oh, really?
Me and Kirsty are cooking up something, so we'll get back to the lab and let you know. But long story short, one of the main things we were going to do is showcase like some of the stuff we've done over the course of the year. But now we can't play it anymore. So all of the Blockheads Demise, what do you call them? Stop motions that Slurpy done, specifically for the show. They're not gone. They're still there. It just won't let you play them anymore.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's because like the subscription thing.
It's just so wrong, though, isn't it? They do that.
Yeah.
Like. I mean, everybody's been saying it about like what do you call it? Things like Instagram and stuff like that. They're going to wait till they get massive, and then they're going to start saying you can only access, if you pay a subscription, and then everyone's knackered. They talked about doing it with Facebook at one point, and everybody was just like, all right, we'll just leave Facebook then.
Yeah.
So,
does StreamYard have like a big competitor, someone you can just switch to?
Not that I've heard of. I mean, I've heard rumblings of other different ones, but Keith was saying it's one that he uses, and he said it's a lot cheaper. And I'm like, yeah, but we're using the free version. You can't really get any cheaper than that.
Yeah. There is Restream.
Give me money to use it. It's not worth it.
There is Restream.io. I'm pretty sure that's like $8 a month compared to StreamYard. That's like $45.
Yeah. Well, like I said, because we're using the free version, it's like I need something that's free and better, which is probably not going to happen now.
Yeah.
Is it? I think StreamYard's got a kind of monopoly. Have you guys met each other before, Nimble and Joel?
I've been on a stream with Joel before. I think it was a long time ago.
But yeah, so this convention you went to today, then, mate. I mean, I've never even heard of them before. And when I went on their website, because I know me and you were chatting about whether I was going to go or whatever, which obviously hopefully I did clarify that I wasn't going. Apologies if I didn't. I know you weren't exactly going to meet me there or anything, but still. But when I looked at it, I remember when we were chatting, I looked at it online. A massive, there was like no information in there whatsoever about it's like hardly anything. So you have to tell me a bit. What was it like?
It was low-key just kind of like a brick fest, but like a bit worse in a way. That's pretty much the best way to describe it. Like the worst part is like they don't even pay the builders. I mean, you have to ask for the money, like specifically.
Got the sugar.
That's bad. So you then basically, because you displayed there, did you?
Yeah, so I displayed, but it's like the thing is like I walked around and I saw like another displayer, and I asked like if he's like getting paid, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I am," but like I wasn't at the time. And then I pretty much walked back around, and then like the sort of like guy that sort of runs it was there, and like you could just see me like talking to the guy about like the money. He was like, "Oh, by the way, if you want vouchers, just let me know."
What the hell?
Yeah, it's just kind of messed up, really.
That's cheeky, that is, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
Sorry, do they normally pay you for
Naughty
display?
that.
With Brickfast, yeah, they always pay me to display.
Well,
It's
I
like
never knew that.
it'd be the other way around.
How much do you get paid to display there, if you don't mind me asking?
With Brickfast, it's 50 a table.
Yeah.
Blimey, if I was
So
doing
I'm gonna
it,
try
I'd
and
be charging, not the other way around.
I'm gonna try and fill up 2 tables next time I display.
Do you get a voucher or anything as well?
Yeah, so you can either have a Lego voucher, you can trade it in for cash with like the Brickfast money, or I'm pretty sure you can get like a free traders table.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are like the sort of options.
Yeah.
Can you book
Yeah.
like 2 tables and put 1 figure on each one?
I was going to say, I think you've got to be able to.
Yeah, I would do.
But I don't know how they measure that because they ain't going to know until you've already done it. So, yeah, it's crazy because they have the ones I've worked at Brickfest at least. There's always a few people that don't turn up.
Oh right. God.
So then you have to try and spread people out. But that's interesting. Like I guess if I'd thought about it, I would have known that they do pay you because it wouldn't make sense. I get the vendors pay for a table.
Yeah.
But obviously they're just like anywhere else, they're paying to make money essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
I never even thought about displaying. So was there any, because I saw there was like early bird tickets, which were more expensive, but didn't say anything about any kind of free gift or anything like that?
There wasn't a free gift, no. It was just early entry. There was a family that like came up to me about it, and they were just asking like, "Oh, is there any freebies then for like coming for it like early?" And I had to explain to them that's only like a Brickfest thing.
That's the kind of that's the thing with these new places. I mean, I'm not saying Brickfest is world class. I mean, in comparison to say Brickworld, for example, you know, it was like, you know, your local charity, your local church fair or something. But you know, for what they offer for a day, it's quite a lot. I mean, like I said,
Brickfest was good for a couple of years if you wanted to build up an army of Ninjago figures.
Yeah, I was gonna say the freebie is good, but of course for the kids who are going and not going to go to all of them up and down the country every year, and it's nice to have to give something rather than nothing.
Yeah.
So, like I said, those sets, those free sets that they gave out seemed really, really crap until this festival, which gave you nothing, and now all of a sudden it's like, do you see what I mean? So everything's in relative, isn't it? So
the next time I go, I'm definitely going to fill up 2 tables. That was the one that I did today. It was just a bunch of smaller stuff.
Did you have your... Wait a sec, let me throw
That's why you do the early bird thing as well, isn't it? It entices you to go, you know, if they're giving you something free.
You see that?
Could you not have got away with spreading that out a bit more onto 2 tables?
Oh yeah, I definitely could.
You've got a lot of stuff there, haven't you, to be fair?
Yeah, definitely could have done 2 tables.
Send me the image, Joe, because I can't really see that. I'll
do you want me to screen share it?
I was going to say, no point doing 2 tables there, though, if they're not paying you.
Well, I'll screen share it now.
So, you wouldn't recommend then?
I mean, it was nice to like sort of socialize, I guess, but like, not really.
Did you meet up with your usual friend? I can't remember his name.
Oh, I was planning to meet up with 2 people. The one had to cancel, and then like the week before, the other person had to cancel. So I ended up just going on my own. But yeah, it was still a vibe though.
I always think even if a Lego convention's crap, it's at least you're still seeing Lego. It's better than not seeing Lego, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a screen share? That pop
yeah, great. What whereabouts in Cardiff?
It might be different though after next year, Nimble, once you've been to a certain one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the depot. Or the depot. Or the depot.
Where was that?
It was actually quite nice. It was like a 10-minute walk from town as well. I didn't go into town, but yeah.
Whittakee, do me a favour. Will you get rid of that thingy? You won't let me get rid of it for some reason.
What's that? Sorry?
You've got something, your screen sharing something, but I can't click this bottom row, not unless you can. It don't let me click now because they've changed it.
Hold on.
So Joe's got something down there to share, but it won't, I can't. Whereas if you get rid of yours, it'll jump up to the next line.
Oh, there it is.
I don't know how to get rid of it, but what you do is you press your as if you have a mouse, your left button, hold that down, and then go down with the thing.
Okay.
Because when I go over it, it just says add stage. It doesn't say remove. Hold on, I'll try again.
So what? So I saw you said you were going to take. Who zoomed into that? Who's doing the zooming in then?
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
I didn't realize you could do that once you were sharing.
I like the Greg's logo.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
I was looking at the logos when I was there because you had the YouTube one as well, didn't you? Where's the YouTube one?
Used to have the YouTube one. So pretty much some guy came to my table and he asked if he could buy some of the stuff.
Okay.
So I ended up selling the tester and the YouTube logo for 30 quid.
Never.
Nice one, mate.
Yeah.
It's like what, 7? It's like 7 pieces in it, the YouTube one.
Yeah, the YouTube one, like, that was like less than £3 worth of parts, and then the tester one, like, maybe less than the 10's worth.
Oh man, I'm
great.
Next time, bang a load of those out and just flog them.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be allowed to sell them, would you? You'd have to do that on the slide.
No. Yeah. That's kind of what I did. And also, I saw the Mock Plan notebook whilst I was there. I convinced a random woman to order one.
I know that we haven't got children in the thing. It's nice to see your cock on the table.
Yeah.
Wait a sec. Well, yeah, I remember you saying, I can't remember where it was, but you were saying something about not taking the Donald Trump one because you thought it might
Yeah.
What was it said?
Yeah, I was
People
scared it would be a bit controversial, but people
Yeah, not in this
laughed.
country.
I got
tell
about
you what,
5
mate.
death stares.
I like this 2-dimensional Space Invaders one. Where'd you get the idea for that?
I wonder.
Yeah.
That's good.
I wonder I got that idea.
How many of these are your mocks of what was it? 30-day mocks.
There's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right, there's about 13 from the series on here.
Nimble's got his eye on the little castle.
What's this thing stood up in the background? Looks like a giant dude.
Oh, the Cocomelon Mac.
Yeah, I thought he was like,
Mech.
it reminded me of like Darth Sidious with his arms out.
That was one of the 30-day ones, wasn't it?
Hold on, get.
No, I built it like a few years ago. It was like a joke.
Oh, I feel like I've seen it before. Wait a sec.
What are you doing?
There's most of it. It came apart in the box. Yeah, most of it's together.
Is there not supposed to be a figure sitting in there? What did you print?
It came apart in the box.
Oh, that's creepy.
Ta-da.
Cocomelon Mech. That's class.
It did have feet as well, but they came off in the box. So
Mine's been work now, bleeding Cocomelon. Oh God.
Fair play to me. You have some
That's all
you
the
have
kids love to watch. It just drives me crazy.
The Cocomelon theme tune is just
Well, get out.
brain
it's
rot.
peak. It's peak. What are you on about?
It's brain rot, man.
It's all the songs. It's just
Oh, and that Lego bag as well, mate. I got to see that.
Oh yeah.
That's such a good deal. You had that. What'd you pay for? Like 30 quid, and it's worth like.
It was like, yeah, but I paid 20 for it. It was like a crazy buy.
Yeah, so this Lego bag, you can't really see it. It's on his seat at the back there. It's like, was it given out to like staff or something one year?
Yeah, it was like designers like in Denmark, I think. I think it's in a thumbnail.
So which one was that? It looked like a portrait.
Oh,
On the
it's
table.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, because I was going to say it did look like Donald Trump, but I thought you said you weren't going to show it.
So didn't you get this and then you looked online to see how much was it valued at?
Like £500-600.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I'd be flogging that straight away going to
Where
Britain.
did you get it? Did you just find it or?
Yeah, it was at a random convention next to.
That's mad.
That's class, mate. Fair play. That's a win, that is. I mean, obviously, it's more of a win if you actually sell it, but it's still actually a cool bag. It's all red interior as well, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's really clean.
Fair play for keeping it.
What do you use for your thumbnails, mate?
I use Photopea. It might be a bit complicated to like sort of figure out, but it's like a free version of Photoshop.
Oh, yeah, say less. Because
yeah, like once you like understand it, then like it's really good.
It took me 2 hours last night to work out how to put a white shadow on Canva on an image, and I was just like,
Canva's difficult, isn't it?
I need to find an app that'll do it so simple that it's like an idiot's guide.
I need
ChatGPT.
I've tried, mate, but it's just it never works for me. I mean, I'm working on a collaboration at the moment with Garrett, and we're trying to knock something together, but we're having all sorts of problems. But anyway, Mail's in the chat. He's just showing off now how easy it is. He's just going to bang a thumbnail out now while he's chatting to us. Like,
why not? You can have like a glow.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, and I knew I could do it on Canva, but it took me an hour to work it out. And in the end, I was like, "Look, I'm going to carry on using my own one, and I'll do it this next week instead."
Yeah, if you never need any help, just let me know. And,
well, I might take you up on that, mate. Definitely. The Cocomelon Mech is part of Joe Brick's lore. I thought I'd seen it somewhere.
Yeah. It's part of the lore.
I must admit, I don't agree with you, but every time I take a sip of this hot tea, I'm getting hotter and hotter.
It doesn't help, does it? Sorry, Joel. What were you saying, mate?
I got something from Amazon today. I got a Mac Mini.
What is that?
It's just a computer. Like it's a very powerful computer.
That's a computer.
Yeah, it's absolutely tiny.
What do you do? I don't understand.
Is it like a fold-up screen?
No, so pretty much you just plug in your monitor to here, and then this powers everything.
Oh, that's the hard drive then.
It's more of just like the sort of chip and like all the stuff you need for like a PC.
How much was it?
You've left us, mate.
It was a bit much, but it was on discount on Amazon Prime, and I couldn't help myself.
Jesus.
Fair play, mate.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been wanting one for months, so the videos shall get a lot better.
Nice.
Hopefully.
Yeah, right. So changing the subject slightly, I shouted out to Coop and just said, "Look, I'm going to steal these images." He always says yes, but I do like to ask anyway, just in case.
Yeah.
So I gave him like 20 minutes, and I said, "Look, if you want to hop on and talk through them with us," he said, "I'd love to, but I'm at work." So, but he said, "Go ahead and share them." So,
wait, so what's been late?
What's that?
What's been late?
January.
your favourite theme, Star Wars.
Yeah, I know you're not a Star Wars fan, so you might have to bear with us here. I was, we'd cleaned the table basically of what we were going to talk about. So we just thought, well, who's out in the chat and wants to liven things up a bit for us?
Now this makes more sense because everyone kept saying it was going to be him and is it Cad Bane? Oh, it is still Cad Bane, but he didn't have that armor when he fought Cad Bane. He got rid of it by then. This is what, yeah.
What armor?
The Boba Fett. He's got rid of it. He gave it back to the
it doesn't say
Mandalorian.
it says cover. Oh, I see what you mean. Armor, yeah.
It's the helmet's been leaked, isn't it? The image of the helmet.
Yeah, but he didn't have that when he faced Cad Bane. So it's
Should have never given up the armor.
Yeah, there you go. So as usual, Lego's buggered that up.
I did a mock of this round about the time it came out. I have to try and dig that out somewhere. I mean, it's not going to look nowhere near as good as what they could do, but I remember loads of people in the community, shout out to Bantha Bricks, Facebook at the time, were banging this out, like to the point where it was like within 24 hours of that episode airing. That
you know what I'll do when I get this set.
I was scrolling through, and it was just like Cobb Van Speeder, and I was just like, oh my god, I can't see any more of these. And I'd done one myself as well, so I was guilty.
It's basically
too little, too late.
It's basically an engine of what's it called, isn't it?
Pod Racer.
That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did as well with mine. But like it looked cool. I thought it was cool at the time, but it's just like if they put one of those out all the time, everyone would have been killing each other for one. And it's like, why now? I mean, it may.
You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do with that helmet if I get it? I'm gonna swap it and put it straight in the Razor Crest because that should be that's what it should have been. It should have been that.
Yeah. Well, that's what they'll do when people will buy a couple of these. But shout out to I was going to say shout out to Cobb Van for leaking this.
Shout out to Cobb Van for giving up his helmet.
I mean, $29.99 is not bad, but it depends on what else it comes with. Because I mean, that speeder is like.
I'm really looking forward to it, to be honest. And this goes into your debate. This goes into like your previous debate. The Fig sells the set, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like
this one does.
I'm a massive fan of these cheap sets that are basically sets that no one's really asked about the builds anymore, but the figs are pretty cool.
It's something like this. You could have any set. It's obviously people want the Cobb Van and they want the Cad Bane. I
ain't got a Cad Bane yet, and I'm a massive Mandalorian fan, so getting Cobb Vanth is pretty cool too. I know it's Book of Boba Fett, but
did that just come up? Mando and Grogu's speeder bike as well.
Yeah, we're gonna look at him now, but I just think while Joel's here to break up what could be his boredom is
we've got one of those.
What is your say? We had a bit of debate in him. I don't know how much of you caught, but what is your say on minifigures? Like, I think I need to word it differently because I shouldn't say the make of the set because obviously it's so ambiguous. But essentially, what percentage of your purchasing is based on not just the quality of the figs, but whether there's a figure in general. So are you like, unless it's got a fig, I don't buy, so therefore it'd be 100%.
Okay, so like I know this is like very it's gonna be very different for like a lot of people. For me, I just genuinely don't care about minifigures at all. Like I'll just buy a set of like the builds nice. Like that's kind of why I got like a bunch of like buildable Star Wars stuff, even though I didn't really care too much about Star Wars. It's just because I love how I've done like the helmets and like the buildable characters and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like the only reason I bought them. Like I bought BB-8 because it reminded me of like the stuff I have in Legoland with like the studs and like I was built. I don't know why, but
Like I say, it depends on what set it is or whatever. Because obviously, like battle packs, you do buy the figures. Also, I think it does depend on the age as well. Because a lot more kids would want. They wouldn't want the helmets, would they? They want sets. They want figures to play with. So
yeah.
Hey,
I'm
man.
quite the opposite. Like I just genuinely don't care about the minifigures whatsoever.
It's weird. I'm weird, really. And that's quite a good, definitely a different answer to what most people have said. But it's weird for me because I'm kind of weirdly both. Because I think the figs, for me, it's like 95% of the. I said at least 51. But what I'm saying is that, you know, apart from sets that aren't supposed to have them, with the other sets, the sets need to be, the figures need to be good for me to buy the set. At least now.
Yeah,
but
I mean that's my whole argument.
You
You
know,
know,
the pricing of
they
Star
need
Wars
figures to
stuff,
enhance the set, but it shouldn't make the set. That's what I.
No, but what I'm saying is that even though that's my stance, I still don't care about the figs once I've opened them and put them together.
No, that's the thing. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking you're arguing about that, and I was like, hold on, you don't even display them. You just put them in a bag or something. At least I display them with my sets. So really, we should have been on the opposite side, mate.
That's what I'm saying. It's weird. That's what I'm saying. It's weird, and that's what I like about the community, because basically the four of us have got slightly different opinions, and it's just one element of a sub theme of a theme.
The only reason why I brought it up last week because I was just getting fed up with people saying like, "Oh yeah, this set's crap," but oh yeah, but it's excellent because of the figures. I was like, "Nah,
no, I get it because I feel the same when people say that about price as well. When it's like, yeah, this set's shit because of the price. What?
Yeah.
But
I
anyway,
don't really sort of care for like the building sort of aspect of stuff. Like the figures, like they just don't bother me. Like I end up just selling them on eBay.
Well, that's probably with your background as well, because you're a mock builder. You know, and just from my own opinion,
a cool figure like this,
builder as well. You can kind of recognize what's good and what's not good. Man, I can see some sideburns creeping up there.
Hey, it's a whole bit. It's a whole beard. It's a whole. Yeah.
I can't notice it looking straight on, but I see it from the
top.
What part are you playing next?
Oh, I'm not. I just decided to grow. No, it's a bit of bad news. This, let's not talk about that.
Oh no, what's that?
They shunned me.
Who?
Well, it was the biggest. I always wanted to do this show that they're doing, but because sorry to bring this up, but because I was ill, I missed the audition and they wouldn't set it for me, so I missed out. They wouldn't do it the week later or something for me, even though they've done it for other people. So I've missed out on being in the Little Shop of Horrors, which is what I always wanted to do.
Oh, mate.
A bit of bad news. I'm a bit pissed off.
Suddenly see more.
Yeah. They wouldn't even put me in a bloody chorus or whatever. I was like, well, they said, well, we're not really having a chorus. I said, you've got to have a chorus. It's a bloody musical.
So it's an amateur dramatics club you're in, and I thought everybody got parts, but how good the part was.
No, they don't.
So what do they expect you to do? Just stop going to the club now for the next 6 months or whatever?
Well, yeah, I ain't go. Well, I haven't. Obviously, the year come up for me to pay as well. I was like, no, fuck off, I ain't paying. So I don't even know if I'm going to go back to the pantomime because I'm just really pissed off about it, to be honest.
So that's what I'm saying.
They knew. I mean, I've been there going since 2007. They knew that I've been trying to get them to do this show every year. It's like, you buggers. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is for people who don't get parts, what are they expected to do? Just sit there and watch every week for the next 6 months?
Well, they can they can help backstage or whatever, but I'm not paying also them to work as well.
So you've got so the people who don't get a part have got to pay and then also help out backstage.
Well, they don't have to help backstage, or they can like I know someone who's not in it. He's doing what do you call it? The if people I can't think of that word either. When people prompt him, so there's a prompter, certain things like that. Obviously, there's open house. You know, when the show is, you know, you'll be on outside or whatever.
Working,
get people to the seats and stuff like that. But I'm not interested in that. I wanted to
He's
do acting.
behind you.
I wanted to do acting. So
no, he
whether I
is.
go back,
Is.
whether I go back to the pantomime, I don't know. To be honest with you, I could do.
Mate, that's destroy. Look, the only reason I say it is because my brother was part of an amateur.
I didn't want to bring it up because I thought you'd like to take the piss or something. So
No. I mean, obviously, we're in jest to some thing, but not about what happened to you. But
Yeah.
my brother was in one for ages, and I'm pretty sure I've known a couple other people, probably not to the same level as you were.
it's very
but it was like whenever they're doing a show, they do a show like 3 times a year or whatever it was. They do like a Christmas one. They do one like round about
It's
early
very
summer.
clicky. It's very clicky. You've got to be.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that everybody would get a part.
Yeah.
Regardless, it just in terms of getting the better part, I don't know. Let's just say the nativity, for example. You either you go. Everyone wants to go for Joseph, but then if you don't get him, you end up or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
I mean, the thing is, when you're doing something like a pantomime, you're doing something like a pantomime or a proper musical. There's always parts, as in the chorus and stuff. But for some reason, the director don't want to have an ensemble of a chorus. It's like, well, that's weird because it's a musical. And they're just being a bit funny. And it's like, I've seen them treat other people like it as well. And I'm just like, yeah, obviously it's my turn now. But yeah, just never mind.
That's bad, mate. That's
bad. Obviously, because I wanted to be the dentist. I wanted to be Steve Martin's part.
Yeah. Or even if you get to be, what's the name of the actual plant?
Oh, they've got somebody to do the voice for that because they're spending a lot of money. They're spending a lot of money on.
I loved it.
On the because I even watched the film before. I started practicing for and learning the song for the dentist, and then obviously. So now you know how much this illness has impacted my life, Martin. It's even stopped me from doing that. So there you go. It's been freaking awful, and people I know, they think it's funny and take the piss, but honestly, it's impacted my life.
No, that's bad, mate.
Badly.
Yeah, I know. When stuff like that happens to people, it's not good at all, mate. And they made a pariah out of you as well, which is wrong. Like, if you want to send the boys over, mate, just let us know. We'll have a word. We'll have a word with them.
I'll knock down doors for you, mate.
They don't give a crap, and they don't care either. They've had people they've upset before in the past, and a person's like the day the show is, he hadn't turned up. It's like, no, fuck. He thinking he can get up yours. I'm not coming. And they just get someone on to read anyway. They're explaining to the audience that something's happened, and then they just, they don't care. It's a bit like when I couldn't do my last show because of it. They got someone on there to read my part. Because obviously I couldn't do it because I was ill. So they got the actual director who's directing now the show. He just they own it anyway, and they're very, like I say, fickle and stuff. But he just went on. They said like, oh, the person who normally does it, he's unfortunately couldn't because of illness. So the person will be doing it, and obviously he'll be reading because he didn't practice my lines. Obviously, I mean, by the last night, I think he did because it was only a small part. But yeah, they just replace you just like that, mate.
It's funny actually you say that because we were out today and Kirsty had a message off one of her friends, and I'm going to bring this back to Lego. So watch how clever I do this. So she's like enrolled in something similar to you like that, but she does like she'd been asked to fill in for a part in the West End, whatever it is it Broadway or West End in London? West End, whatever.
Yeah.
They messaged her at 7:00 yesterday afternoon to say, this person's been taken ill or whatever. There's an opening, and she's like, okay, no worries. She had to get a train up there today. They sent her the script, so she had to learn the script and all the words while she was on her way there for the show. And obviously it was roasting out, and there was delays on the trains and stuff.
It probably takes months to learn. Jesus.
Yeah, she learned on the way up, got there, got to the place, went on stage and delivered it like within 24 hours. The whole thing.
I couldn't do that.
And the reason I bring it back to Lego is because I was trying to get Kirsty to describe which one of her friends it was, and she was like, I was the one who used to work with me in Disney, but then went to work in the Lego store. And when we went in there to buy something, she gave us a bunch of freebies. So I was just like, But anyway,
just one more example. Like a couple of years ago in a pantomime, did Wednesday show, Thursday. The bloke who played the Dane. He went to the gym, came back to his wife. He said, "I'm going in the kitchen to make a sandwich or breakfast." Died, heart attack. They got someone in straight away that night to basically.
Show must go on, mate.
The show must go on. Yeah, that is the thing. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, moving on.
So Coop is
actually last night. That was a good film.
Oh, we'll talk about Superman in a bit because actually I heard some bad stuff actually as well. But Coop did drop in and say, "I'd rather have armor than no armor," but it is inaccurate.
I agree with that. That's a good, fair statement.
Get cobbed.
Right. So what I said was true. Yeah, it's not accurate, but yeah. So what other sets were there, Martin?
There's some love in the chat for Joel's 30 mocks in 30 days or 30 days of mocks. And if you haven't already checked it out, go over to Joel's YouTube, and he did a mock every day for a month, and he did like a spinner and everything. It's really cool. I am going to admit that I'd watched, I think, about 7 or 8. I've watched a couple more since, so I am slowly getting through it, mate. But there's nothing better on YouTube than regular content. But there's 2 people here in this chat right now who do regular content, and I'm still behind.
Yeah.
Terrible friend, but
although I was working on like a compilation of like all the episodes, but I'm trying to shorten it down to like as short as I can make it, just so like it's easy to like watch them all like at once. The only problem is like I've imported like all the clips, and it's gonna be like over 2 hours long.
Wow.
So yeah, that's.
I wouldn't worry about it, mate. I've been trying to do a compilation of my box of boys for like 6 months now. I haven't bothered.
What's up, Mav? How's it going, mate? You tuned in a little bit too late to me. You're
the guy from Home Alone.
Good friend. The what?
It's the robber from Home Alone.
Who, Mav?
Oh.
Yeah.
Harry!
Sorry.
Makes me laugh.
That's Mav. This is Mav.
Home Alone 2.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, Mav. Yeah.
Which one were you on about then? I thought you were trying to say he looks like Joe Pesci or something.
Yeah, Mav's the other one. Me.
Yeah, Mav is Mav. I'm calling him Mav now. That's it now. You're Mav, Rick. I still can't stop calling Joel's. But what happens when you get old? Like
new people in. Good evening,
Ruler. How's it going, mate? Oh, so we've got the King of Ireland and the Ruler. So there you go. Anyway, let's get into this. Paddy's back.
Yeah.
Ended up driving to walk Paddy as everywhere was too busy. Was so busy. Sorry. Okay. So what we got coming here? Oh, that's a terrible picture. I can't even read it.
Well, I can read it for you if you want. You got Mando and Grogu's speeder bike. I've already got one of those.
What?
$9.99. It won't be $9.99.
It's a new sort of price range, I think. I don't think Star Wars.
I have been saying they need to go back to lower for kids.
Is that the one that comes with the Cobb Anthem? No, because we've already had that. That's the one we had, isn't it? I don't know what's going on there. That's okay. Different though, isn't it? I can't see the picture. I gotta look at the picture on my phone.
I've already got one of those.
Well, that's what we're about to get again. But it's like you say,
with the is it Trouble on Tatooine set?
It'll be a good set for kids to get, won't it?
Yeah.
Stocking filler, isn't it?
Yeah.
The next one is Kebab set, which we've already discussed.
Kebab set.
Oh, I didn't say kebab. I said cob. The next set is called $59.99. Well, that's a strange set.
18 plus 5. What do we think that's going to be then?
That's not set, man.
That could be a. I'd love
helmet.
It to be.
That's a helmet.
No, helmets are $69, aren't they?
No.
Something like that. I'd love it to be.
Expensive,
Yeah, that's what I'd love it to be. I'd love it to be. I hope they bring back a diorama next year.
That'll be a cheap diorama, though, wouldn't it? That'll be one without figs, wouldn't it?
Could be, or it could be.
Figs don't make the set.
It could be a MIDI scale.
Bye.
It could be a MIDI scale.
They've already got
Star
2
Wars
MIDI
Mac
scales coming out, though, haven't they?
Yay!
Oh, you got MIDI scale Venator anyway underneath. $79.99. Jesus.
Where's the Mac? Oh yeah, Shock Trooper Mac. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Hold on, what's the one before it?
Grogu set.
Oh, I thought it said grotesque. I was like, what?
A buildable Grogu and it's a 4+.
No, I think it's Oh yeah.
Will it be a buildable Grogu?
This is what Coop said to me. He said it seems a bit off.
Yeah.
107
one
pieces.
last
You ain't
year.
gonna be able to. That's got to be just the head or something, surely.
To the Clone Shock Trooper mech.
That sounds good.
They've obviously got a shit ton left of them shock troopers, haven't they? From the battle pack.
Obviously, we're going to get a lot of Mando and Grogu stuff anyway because of the film, aren't we? So what's this next one? Siege of Mandalore battle pack.
This is exciting. It's Mandalorians, isn't it?
Yeah, that's more to do with like season 7, isn't it? The Clone Wars.
Yeah, that one's exciting.
And buildable BB-8.
That one's confusing me. Because that's got half the pieces as like the original one.
Yeah,
they downsize it. It'd be like sort of like the R2D2 and stuff like that.
How many pieces does it say it's going to be?
Yeah, no, but like this is more expensive than the one from like 2018. Yet like it's got half the parts.
How many pieces?
Yeah, but don't forget, it's 2025, 2026. They double up the prices. I mean, look at the prices of the Juggernaut and the bleeding MTT.
I know, but the problem, I think what Joel's trying to say,
whatever.
I think what Joel's saying though is that when that set is not that old, you know, I mean, you're talking
7 years ago. It's quite a bit. It's 8
years ago, it'll be at that point. No, what I'm saying is that it's still too comparable, isn't it? It's still like
this Create 3-in-1 set has like more pieces, yet it's only like 17 quid in Asda.
I built that. Nice set.
I was like, it's not even like there's gonna be figures in it. Like, I don't know.
But that's the sort of sets I buy for, like I said, a little kid at work because he loves them because you can then make another. You know, well, he wants me then to buy another one so I can do the penguin.
Yeah.
No,
you're right. It is money,
It's annoying because like, I know Lego Star Wars expensive, but like, that just seems
ridiculous. It's they're taking the P.
That's naughty.
It's naughty, that.
Naughty.
Go on,
naughty, very naughty. Anyone got any salmon?
What?
Oh, look at this! Look at this, guys.
It's from a song. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Yeah, it's Ease are good. Ebenezer good. Back in the 90s.
So what was it? E17 got like banned basically and cancelled back in the day because Brian Harvey from E17 had said something about drugs being good, and yet there was a song out in the chats at the time where the song was called Ebenezer Good, but they were actually saying Ease are good.
Anyone got any beers? Lovely.
Anyone got any beers?
So, if
you've never heard of it, look it up.
Who
sang it?
What's that, Joel?
How can a band get cancelled for saying that, but every single rapper who says that in worse can't?
No, I know. Well, this was the 90s.
But it was back in the day, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah. It was the Shaman, man.
Shaman, that's it. Thank you, yeah.
But check this out, guys.
Shaman, he's a good. Ebenezer good.
Okay.
He's a geezer.
And you'll be singing it. You'll be singing it all the time.
Will you put me up on full screen, please, mate? Because
hold on. Let me just put my tea down. Right, here we go then.
Because the time is in the way. So I was speaking to Garrett. Obviously, as you guys know, we're working on something. Should have gone live last week. Don't look like it's going to go live next week for various reasons, which I won't get into. But we're working on a collaboration stream what we're going to do together. And anyway, long story short, he's like, I haven't got time. I can't chat for long because I'm going to a rodeo. And I was just like, you hear about these things like in America, but they're so, you get to experience basic things when you go to America, that Americanized. But something like a rodeo, you got to go to particular states. So I was just like, what do you do with it? And he's like, oh, just watch people like, and I was thinking, oh, so it's exactly as you see on telly, like. And he's like, yeah. So he just sent me a random clip. Watch this guy get wiped out now. Ready? Immediately off. He lasted like 2 seconds. I'm not sure.
I always wanted to do one of those when I was younger, not so much now.
Yeah, I've seen the films about him, and it's like, basically, you must ask him for break your back, like.
I wouldn't even go on one of those that you get in clubs now,
Yeah. But anyway, so that was just a random message he sent me. Oh, Slurpy sent me something as well.
I'll be honest, like even like the inflatable ones in clubs, like they still scare me because like what if it like malfunctions and like it's still spinning like whilst you're falling off?
Yeah.
Like it still scares me.
Yeah.
I won't play that.
Oh,
Oh my god, it's Slurpy.
right, that's enough of your ugly mug. There you go.
So what do we think then, guys? I mean, that seems like quite a weak wave. I'm not looking at that.
You
There's
got the
nothing about
wave.
me there at all.
There's two things in there that intrigue me. It's the battle pack and the Cobb Vamp set, and again, both discount sets. So
Yeah.
not.
I like mini scale Venator.
The Cobb Van set's the only thing that's It's just to continue from the shit wave this year. So
I think the people who went into Mando right are going to be very disappointed next year because obviously it's going to be very heavy Mandalorian stuff. For the
I
movie.
hope not, because the shelf I've got is full up already with Mando stuff. I can't fit anything else on.
It suits me because I love Mandalorian, so I'm pretty chuffed with it. But if that means we're going to keep getting these little crappy Grogu like buildables and little speeder bikes and that, then it is going to be very disappointing.
Well, to be honest with you, Mandalorian, there's only two sets here, which is one, like the little speeder bike and like you said, the buildable. Because basically, Cobb Van, that's from Book of Boba, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which, technically you could put all that together as well.
Well, Coop's saying here one of them might be a bust. Coop, you loads of comments in the chat, mate. I love it, but you're supposed to be in work. A Palpatine's arrest diorama. I'll tell you what, seeing Sean pick up that Palpatine's arrest from the ad sale was like...
It's a good one from good old Slurpy. Yeah, I think the way he's shite, man.
Oh,
Slurpy.
Max says...
Morrison sell Barry's tea, by the way.
What's that?
So tempted to pick some up and try it just for you.
I don't even know what that symbol is that Shreddy's put in there. Is there an otter?
God,
what is that?
Drugs.
Oh,
Just
some guy biting his teeth.
Just that, innit?
Yeah, he's biting his teeth. They are definitely going to be a new place to get AT-AT for the Mando movie. Get cooped.
Yeah, I think that's coming out later, isn't it? That probably come out near the time of the movie, I would have thought.
Well, the film comes out in May, doesn't it? So I'm guessing that May wave next year is going to be so heavy Mando stuff.
It depends if they bring out, because sometimes they bring out stuff in maybe April, don't they? March, April, as well. A small little wave. They didn't this year, but
didn't we get like
don't have small waves anymore, do they? I remember we used to have one set in June, one set in July, sometimes, and then maybe one or two in August.
Now it seems to be a mech and a microfighter, doesn't it? After May, isn't like June? It seems to be a mech and a microfighter and a battle.
It's usually about three little sets.
We had a mecha microfighter and a battle pack.
Yeah, it's normally, and the year before, which was the year that we had, and it was terrible for January. We had something like a poly bag. We had that super battle pack. And
it wasn't this year, it was last year.
And it should have been the Skeleton Crew, but that was cancelled. So we ended up with two sets.
It was literally just wasn't it literally just the battle pack?
And the poly bag.
And the poly bag, yeah.
Yeah. Which then you got free anyway later on in the year. So
yeah, I wasn't going to listen to it, Slurpy, while you're on stream, but I just wondered whether you were mentioning if you were going to come on or not. So if you're still watching, if you're popping in, do it now, mate, because probably going to be closing this out soon anyway. So, Shreddy, that set number has been sold.
Star Wars should only have 3 waves: January, May, August. Why? Why should they only have 3 waves? I'd like more waves, please.
I sort of agree, but it's a lot of stuff coming out in one go.
No, they should have less waves and only less sets, because sometimes they're banging them out for the sake of it, and it's just hard for people like me who don't get me wrong, I'm not one of these people who I've got to have every Star Wars set, but 9 times out of 10 I do like them, and it's like
I really don't get that point, no, mate, because surely you'd rather more stuff be available to you.
What's come out this year?
No, but I like more of it than most people.
I'm thinking about, because I tend to wait now. I don't try, and I think I've only bought. Did the Darth Maul Infiltrator come out this year?
Yeah.
Right, and the Grogu set. So I think I've only bought 2. I've only bought 2 sets, I think.
I don't think it did. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. No, wasn't that last year, the 25th anniversary?
Yeah.
That was last year.
Yeah. So what have I bought this year then? From
This
the whole
year's
of this-
May wave wasn't too great, was it? It was Chopper, the U-wing.
Yeah, no, of course I bought the X-wing, didn't I? The X-wing, the UCS X-wing. So
Yeah.
and I bought the buildable Grogu. That's the only one I bought this year then from the whole wave. So that just shows that not that interested.
Waiting for sales too as well, isn't it?
But like I said, I have slightly changed because I've been buying bigger sets like that. Obviously which I'll get a smile from Nimble from this one for the D&D set.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then also obviously the Razor Crest. So I've just been buying smaller.
Wait a sec. You bought the home one though, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, there you go. There's another one then. Yeah.
Is that new? Is it?
No, that's what I need. I need people to remind. So there's two then.
That was January one. There was two.
Yeah, January. So I bought that, and I bought. Oh, did the Acclimator come out this year? So that's free. So I bought 3.
I lose track, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because like I say, I do collect the. And like I said, because minifigures don't make the set, so that's why I buy the mini scale. So basically, yeah, I bought those because it's part of my collection. I want to collect all of the midi scales apart from the little piece of poo with big back wings on it. I'm sorry, Martin loves it. Bless him.
What are we? I don't even know what we're talking about. Just in the description.
The free set you got off of Garrett.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well, it was free.
Again, that should be. I'm sorry, but this could be a hot take. I don't know, but I think MIDI scales sets should be massive sets that are scaled right down, not small sets. Because people are going, "Oh, we should get an X-wing next." Like, no,
you can't have a MIDI scale that's massive.
No. What I meant. No, you got that wrong, Nimble. It's a massive set that's been MIDI. So like the Super Star Destroyer or a Star Destroyer.
Yeah, so it should be capital ships.
A big ship that you can have small.
Oh, okay. So less of the smaller scale ships and just do the big scale ships.
What I mean, basically, because I just heard what Martin said, not like a one-man ship.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
well, the Falcon's about the same size as that Kylo Ren ship.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
And not only that, but it's way bigger in scale in the MIDI scale.
That cockpit's probably the size of the Falcon's cockpit, and that's it. Then you just got 2 big wings.
Universe. I'm talking about the whole ship.
It's like it shouldn't be. It's like doing
Do you ever remember the scene where he's like shoot at Vader and there's like about 12 people sat on the bridge of that ship? It's not a one-man ship.
I have to rewatch it then because
he's like,
I don't want to rewatch it. I don't want to rewatch it. Don't make me rewatch it, please. Don't.
I'm googling hard now tonight to prove it, but no, I do get and generally get what you're saying. But I thought the same when they brought out the Falcon. In fairness, I was like,
I must admit, I totally agreed with you until I saw it and I thought, oh, actually, it looks really nice.
I don't think it suits MIDI scale the Falcon.
And I got it on sale. So you wouldn't also agree because a lot of people want the Ghost as well as the MIDI scale. Because they say it's about the same size as the Millennium Falcon. I don't agree with it, but I'm just saying a lot of people are. I want to see, like I said, something like the
Malevolence.
Yeah, thank you. Something like that, or something like even I know we've got a Super Star Destroyer, but just a Star Destroyer. Why not? We've had one, so why don't just?
I want to see the V19 Torrent in.
Because don't forget the MIDI scales are not actually, and I'm ignoring that. The MIDI scales are not actually in scale with each other, so it's fine.
No, that's true.
You can stick your V19 turret right, and it would probably fit up there as well. That's how small it is.
You would know, mate.
That sounds like you're talking from experience.
No, if you're going to do that, you need something like this, like the Infiltrator. There you go.
That is a real infiltrator, mate.
Yes. Just lube up the Infiltrator, like. Anyway, this is going down a dark path.
Not the Andor shit. That's a bit murky. Anyway, moving on.
I don't think I want to follow down this dark path. And poor old Joe is sitting there thinking, I'm
No,
leaving
I'm
you.
just
Good.
We've already got a midi-scale malevolence. When did that? Where?
I've said this.
Where? Matt? Where?
Does Muttley mean the invisible hand?
Yeah, I think he's thinking about invisible hand.
Ah.
But it's not the malevolence either. No, what? Oh, wait a sec. What's the one that they brought out with the 2 points to it? The blue one that had
The invisible hand in it.
no,
One
you
splits in half.
really old. You know,
Martin.
What? Oh,
Ignore that as well.
You said really old.
Let's see if you can look this beautiful when you're 56.
It's not possible.
No, thank you.
It's not possible.
No, but
I'm waiting for a comment from Martin now.
not the invisible hand. Yeah, but what's the name of the?
Wait, I have asked that. The invisible hand. I'll go with it. So here's my invisible hand. Do you like it?
Yeah.
It's a nice ship, isn't it?
Yeah, I can see your hand.
That was such a shit joke.
If you had a long, what you need to do, if you've got a long sleeve on, put that over and then say that's, well, that looks
Cool
like
Han, you're definitely on about the invisible hand. Surely.
Well, say no. What? I don't.
That's what a
I
joke
can't remember seeing a mini scale malevolence.
I don't know.
No, but this is what I'm saying, Martin, is that this is the malevolence. We haven't had a midi scale of it, but that's the malevolence.
Yeah, you've had a play scale of it.
Yeah, but I'm talking about what's the other not. So this is the invisible hand, right?
Yeah.
But this isn't.
There's another one, is there?
So what I'm saying is that this is General Grievous's one, right?
Yeah.
But there's a version of this that's in that same battle. I think it's just called Separatist Dreadnought.
Right.
It doesn't look quite the same. His looks slightly different.
Yeah.
I'm
not a big clone boy, so
Separatist Dreadnought or the Malevolence as a midi scale. I'm not sure what I'm talking about though. But yeah, I mean that was pretty much midi scale. But that was quite a small ship for the time. He was complaining about that.
And also, I know we've had one before anyone says, but it was there was a big cock up one there. I would like them to make a remake of the medical frigate.
Yeah,
not just for whatever it was for.
Well, some of us already got it.
Limited, on it. Yeah, you've got it, haven't you, sir? I have pictures of it on my Insta as I built it. What is it? What you could actually? It was a proper Lego, or is it a mock version? Because I've never heard of it. I've never heard of a MIDI scale.
I've never heard of it either. But if anyone knows, it's Muttley, I suppose.
Well, I don't know. I think we might have just debunked Muttley, and now I'm not going to trust anything he ever says again.
Muttley's a fraud.
And before Muttley, in case you weren't here earlier, that super chat we can't play it anymore. Same as Mugsy Lads.
They've stolen them.
Because StreamYard have done an update and basically rinsed everything that we've created, including all the Blockhead's demise, our intro, the Slurpy worked years for, and Slurpy, I don't even know whether I told him that yet. It don't exist. It's gone. We can't access it anymore. I'm raging.
Should one of you have it saved somewhere?
Yeah, we got it, but we can't.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. Oh yeah, it's not lost forever. I mean,
yeah,
I know that's how it sounded like. But...
Could you open it in like a different window and like share the screen? I know it's not the same, but like theoretically it works.
I mean, yeah, you could do similar to what I did earlier on with my little video I did, but it was just so
that's long, isn't it?
Yeah,
just click on it, and but you can. The thing is, it's still there, but you click on it.
Is that it?
So this is what Murtley's on about, because I've just had a look through it, and he's right. That is a MIDI scale Malevolence, but that ain't a Lego set, not an official one.
I was going to say, you could, yeah. It's not a Lego official MIDI scale.
Oh wait, no. A bit over a year ago, I posted on Facebook group about the 2009 Malevolence build that Lego released as a reward for the quest for R2D2 game. The instructions were unlocked in 4 parts. I remember reading about this actually. This was
but not one you could buy though. Not one you could buy. This is what I'm on about. I'm on about normal ones that you can go and buy.
the parts were from not officially, no, but the parts were from 10 sets released in that year. So you had to sacrifice 10 of your sets from that year to make it.
Oh, Christ.
So
But
technically,
you can
buy it.
bricklink it as well.
Quite expensive.
That's cool.
That doesn't look that expensive to bricklink either, because it didn't.
Right, chaps, it's 10:30. I'm going to say good night because I got to get up at 6.
Okay.
I'm also going to say goodnight.
Cool.
Because
Well,
run out of things
You're
to
gonna
say.
say good
yeah,
night.
well, I
until
mean,
5 a.m.
this doesn't happen very often, but we've gone through everything and we still had a great time. But yeah, it's time for me to say goodnight, I think. So, so I've got to go, like I said, I've got to get up at 6. So,
Yeah, we'll close it out now. But
if you close it up, I'll wait. Yeah.
Garrett, I just showed the video of your whoever that was at the rodeo getting completely wiped out. So send more pictures.
Well, good evening, Smitty, and good night as well to you.
Shredler.
Night.
Good night, boys.
Right, yeah. I can still
night.
play music.
We can still put some music on. Yeah, we can still do the music, but that's
Do you want
about
me to
it.
sing instead?
No, anyway, can you press play, please, Mike?
No. Just kidding.
All right, then. Nice one, guys. Thanks for coming on. And we'll see you next week. We're cooking on something juicy for you guys. It is 1 year of Cool Han Loop. Not 52 episodes because we were going bi-weekly to start with, but a 1 year anniversary. We got something special. So watch this space. And over on Instagram, we're going to be doing something. Kirsty's working on one of her quizzes. So
also, so I've got some bad news and good news. Bad news is that it's my weekend on mine. But the good news is I'm on an early. Hey! So I will be here.
all right, nice one, guys.
Take care, everyone. Have a good night show. Well, shout out to Brick Bear and Brick Together and Click Together.
Yeah, go and check out they're doing the charity stream. And I feel bad now because this song has got the lyrics in it, literally. Whittakee, West Country Whittakee, Thespian by Night.
That's
That
right.
might not be the case anymore. We ended on a bad note. Yeah. Anyway, thanks, guys.
I don't mean I'm completely giving up.